Hey everyone. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Miss Mad Dog starting us off. Happy birthday since you weren't live yesterday for us to celebrate with you. Thank you so much. I woke up yesterday and I could not move my neck. The right side of my throat was so swollen. It still hurts today, but it was like a painful, not your regular like tonsillitis or whatever. It was like so sore and my head hurt and I had zero energy and my eyes were burning and it was a nightmare. So, felt pretty crappy for being so dang young. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody had a good weekend. We are halfway through this week. Oh, the week after holidays always suck. Good morning, everybody coming in. Was that you being dialing on? Oh, I hate being sick too. Me too. I literally hate it. TK coming in with the 84. A whole year we've made it, Doohickey. Thank you so much. I'm ready for the week to be over. I'm already exhausted. I know. I do have good news, but we got to wait till we get into it. We can't jump ahead. Got to make y'all wait for the good news. Matter of fact, certain level of thumbs up to get that good news. Thank you. And listen, everybody who took a moment yesterday, seriously, the emails, the messages, the whatchamacallits, the comments left on my post and everything. I woke up yesterday morning to a bundle of flowers and a cheesecake from Grits. My moderator sent me Amazon gifts, and yeah, I mean, you guys really made my day. I can't thank you enough. You know how it is when you're as you get older and being a single mom and everything. My birthday's kind of another day, and you guys really made it special, which felt so nice. I mean, I was so dang sick too. So thank you again to everybody who took a moment. It means the world to me. One second. Thank you. Excuse me. Sorry. Thank you so much, Akira. Happy 25th birthday. I know that's right. Can't believe it was just 4 years ago we were legal to drink, my friends. Am I the only person that drank before becoming legal to drink and then never enjoy drinking again? Oh, thank you, Pika. Steph, not that Steph. 17 months. We almost have 2 baby melons. And they're both adorable and I love them both. Thank you so much. Thank you, James. Belated birthday wishes. This time next year you'll be a millionaire. I want to be a millionaire so fucking bad. You know what? I reach for the stars, baby. There we go. I ain't even gonna knock it. I partied hard at 15, 16, 17. Yeah, same. It was legal in New Jersey at 18. Is it still that way, Lucia? I don't think I've ever heard that before. I know in other like places 18 is legal age to drink, but I never knew anywhere in the United States. Oh boy. I missed it, agent. I got to go catch up on it. I didn't get to say it. It was 18 year for me. When it went to 21, I still went after the gold. Now it's 21, yeah. We've got the Mel Brooks style musical we were putting together. That sounds awesome. I'm going to go see a musical, just like a local theater one. Sorry, I still feel like crap. Of Peter Pan. Where's your warrant? I was getting into bars at 17. The last night I went to a bar was my 21st birthday. Same. I drank occasionally until I hit my 30s. I never cared for alcohol. Batgirl! Hey, bitch! Oh, I'm sorry to hear you've been really sick. Good news to share. I'm going to be in Nan for the 10th time. How sweet is that? Congratulations. It's good to see you, Batgirl. I miss you, girl. I get drunk at the smell of alcohol. I hate it. I just never liked it. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Truly means a lot. Thank you. How dare you go live while I'm in a meeting? I'm so sorry. Put the headphones in and just nod your head. Yep. That's this is like I don't know who's performing it, but it is a like old-timey type of theater. Hey, little beach. I drank more before I was of age. Same. Haven't drank in 5 years. Good for you. I just literally hate it. Back in my day, we could drink at 18, then they changed it to 21. Oh, that's interesting. Thank you so much, A Blank Slate. Thank you. I did get it. All I had to do was restart the computer, Lindsay, and that's all it took. I guess it would be like a community theater. Hell if I know. But it's yeah, let me look. Hold on. Theater for the Performing Arts. It was built in 1927. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna see a local Peter Pan. Seen a man screw a bush on a log for cows, and I just saw that too. And the one cow had all the flies on his face, so he needed that. I seen that too. I showed nonsense, but at the Amish market near me, they have so many miniature cow Christmas decor. It's insane. Like I guess they're trending or something. Have any of you noticed the AI slap that they have at like TJ Maxx and Marshalls and even Walmart, where like the patterns like messed up, the spelling's messed up? These companies are mass producing AI slop. Everybody should be angry about that. It's taking jobs away from artists. It is insulting to us to buy something and realize it says Merry Christmas. I mean, come on, it's ridiculous. I really want to boycott them, but I live for their stores, so I can't boycott them. But I'll be damned if they don't think I realize it says Santa Claus and not Claus. Okay. That did look a lot of fun, Megan. Tracy, thank you so much. A member for an entire year. It is disgusting. I hope you guys are as angry as I am. I mean, it really is ridiculous. It is so ugh. Hey, Amy. I think AI already is a major downfall to all of us. I can't even tell the difference. I did see that you had called, but I did not read the message, if I'm being honest. I thought I was dying yesterday. Like literally, I'm like, this is it. I was so dramatic. I had the heating pads, I had the ice pad, just you name it. I thought I was on my deathbed. Did you hear that Craig renamed Mabel Mallory? Who the hell is Mabel? Shauna with the 14 months. Thank you so much. Quilt fabric patterns are being overrun by AI. Real artists are getting a shift. Right. I don't like it. I'm so disgusted by it. I already can't distinguish. Hey Jen. I already can't distinguish between AI and what's real. So I can only imagine how bad it's gonna get. My friend brought one of those wooden signs from Winners and had bugs in it that ate her kitchen cupboards. What the hell is Winners and why? Ew. Yeah, we need to boycott them, Miss Kim. So rename their cat from Mabel to Mallory. Hey, Loki's mom. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that new account. It really sucks. Mabel is her cat. Thank you, Cinda. I wasn't doing much for it anyway. Although I really wanted to go get the Grinch Happy Meal, but I couldn't move. Winners is a home decor store. Okay. And there was bugs in it. BJ was pissed that Craig renamed the cat. Is it the same cat that he talks sexual to? Oh, yep. Straight Talker already knew where my head was going. Of course it is. So is he back to fantasizing about his girl Mel? The one that used to call and talk to him. Oh, shit. Happy birthday to you, Buck Cherry. Thank you so much. Oh, ain't that a shame? Craig called on One of the cats, Mallory, the other night, she got pissed. Ew. Imagine getting pissed at your boyfriend called a cat a name of an ex-friend you had, but not getting pissed that he talks sexual to the cat. Like, is something missing here? It's a little fucked up, right? That is so bizarre. Yeah, some of them I fall for too. They look so realistic. Oh, Jen. Jen said I seen a roach on a kid's clothes at TJ Maxx. Oh. I told you I washed a pair of jeans from Walmart. I ran it underwater, and the yellowness that was coming out made me so sick. It was disgusting. Cheyenne, thank you for the birthday wishes. I got the Grinch Happy Meal last night. Told Hubster he was getting it for dinner. What socks did you get? Hey, Blind Spot. I want that. I want it. I still feel like shit, country boy, but a little bit better. Thank you for asking. So I do have some good news. The good news is Superior Court told us to not even submit briefs. Round of applause, motherfuckers. Granny just saved about $15,000. Probably 10,000 to be honest. So if we can all celebrate in the chat, that in my opinion means that Superior Court is ruling and they're ruling in our favor. I'd be shocked if they hadn't, if they're not. But Chaos, thank you so much. Woo, let me tell you, that right there was enough to like fucking celebrate. Just that right there, because the cost of a brief is sickening. Okay, it is literally sickening because of how much work goes behind it. So the fact that our briefs were due today, we put in a motion to ask for a continuance and never got ruled on. So we had to do what we had to do to figure out what was going on. And they said, don't even bother. Oh, so happy for that. Oh boy, so happy for that. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. I hope 2026 is going to be the year because something needs to give, my friends. Something needs to give. I bet their judgment is going to be beautiful. I knew BJ would say that. I told Barbecue BJ would say that. You know, I mean, she is a plaintiff, right? Give it up at some point. What's the point, right? Like, imagine if Nick or Hung were coming in here and doing that. How would we feel? You know what I mean? I mean, at some point, you just got to be a little fucking mature. That's all. Thank you so much, Shauna. Thank you. Wow, 50. I appreciate that. Happy birthday, congrats on the great news. Thank you. I get my briefs for about 20 a pack of 4 flaming text. I wish that's how much these briefs would cost, but unfortunately it's not. Oh, I wish. I know, Naomi. Isn't that fantastic? Hey, cold hearted. So yeah, that is brilliant because again, they didn't meet the deadline. They didn't file the brief correctly. Their brief was literally chat GBT slop and made no fucking sense. Is that what she said? She is an idiot. When they said victim impact statement, BJ said who fucking died. Yeah. You're going to find out. You're going to find out. You're going to find out exactly what that means. Oh my goodness. What an asshole. Who fucking died. Imagine doing all of this to somebody's life and still not understanding the Candy B, thank you so much. Thank you. The gravity of what you did. I can't wait until the judge makes you understand what you did. Kenna, thank you so much. I hope you feel better. Really missing you every day. Said so much joy to my days. Oh, thank you, Kenna. Illusions, thank you for the membership. Yeah, I can't wait. I enjoy it, Fleeing. It was a good joke. The good news is we don't have to send in briefs. Which if you look past that, you'd understand what that actually means. Good morning, Lola. She really doesn't get the impact it's had on your life. No, she doesn't. Until it impacts her, she won't. And even then, she won't get it, and that's okay. because covert narcissists like her can't see past their own little pretend fucking victimhood. They don't have the capacity to feel any type of empathy or sympathy towards anybody else. They are self-serving, and they're fucking gross. She is that ignorant. Lines of, it didn't cost you more than 4K. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Your declaratory judgment cost me more than 4K. But okay. She claims she is true crime, but she is clueless. Yeah. The only thing she is a true tragedy. The only thing new account. 46 months, bitch. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. Literally day one of being monetized. That is insane. Jill with the 10 gifted. Thank you so much for expanding the MFers. Much appreciated. Uh, she's seriously stupid. She really is. She's more than stupid. She's an ignorant heifer. She's an uneducated buffoon. Granny's illiterate. Yeah. I read the fucking legal documents that you signed and never read. How illiterate am I, you dumbass bitch? Thank you, Tiffany, for becoming a member. Wolf Rider, happy birthday. Bless you and a new year. Thank you, Wolf Rider. It means they're already writing their answer. Please don't throw them anything else to read. The courts are done with their nonsense. It means wrap it up, put a pretty bow, and send it back to lower court so Judge Eckel can lay down the gavel. That's what it means. She can't bankrupt us? No. And actually, at this point, I have 2 judgments against her. Don't ever forget that, baby. It takes 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. 1 whole year, agent. Hugs. Thank you, Lee. I think once she's made to do something, told to do something, she'll start to feel different. Yeah, because do you know this is how it works? So, because listen, I wasn't quite sure either until I had to ask until my attorney brought it up. But you know how there's 10 plaintiffs, right? I can't even name them all. I don't even know who they all are. Some I don't know about at all. But there's 10 plaintiffs. So let's put it this way. Right. She takes 20 minutes to read a fucking super chat and still misses words in between it. Struggling over there, Bonnie Gilbert. Anyway, Bonnie Grape, not Gilbert. So all right, for example, let's say we're back in front of Judge Eckel, right? And I'm telling the judge the impact this has had on me. And believe me, it has had an impact. So I tell the judge what the past year being tormented by these liars, by these fraudsters, by this slap lawsuit has done to me. I get to literally bring each individual person. Okay. So I get to say, Julia Valente lied about me when on September 5th, she sent me an email thanking me for how kind I have been to her. But by September 15th, she's putting in legal documents, absolute lies about me that I can easily prove to be lies right here, Your Honor. So she lied under oath. And then I would present what Julia wrote to me in email, what she put on her declaration, and what the truth of the matter is, that it was her own co-plaintiff, Brittany, that brought her mother into all of this when she psychotically had a fake email about Julia missing in the woods, right? So I get to then say to the judge that I feel like Julia's impact on me should result in a judgment of, I don't know, let's just say a lower number, because Brittany thinks these numbers are really low. A lower number would be about 20,000. I then can turn around and say, but the damage that Brittany has done to me. Hold on. The damage that this woman has done after putting in these documents and then continuously going after me, despite lying to you that she's fearful of me. The fact that she then raised money, get an attorney, and didn't respond to my litigation, thought she was going to, jurisdiction hop, blah, blah, blah. I think this person should give me $50,000, $100,000. So I get to go through each plaintiff, and each of them can get a different judgment against them. So, oh, that's the names. Dog, Nick, Hong, BJ, Chase, and Vodka, Julia, K9, BHB, Seth, Tony, at Night Media is the 10th, which the veal will be revealed. Who the fuck are they? In Ireland, we could get served when we were about 15. Holy shit. Exactly, new account. Oh, they called me fat. They said I don't have a leg. They said Craig cheats on me. Rah. I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, I'm gonna have a what are they called? PowerPoint. I'm gonna do it all. Purple Haze, thank you so much for hitting the thumbs up. Hong defaming me is something Hong's gonna deal with the moment this is done. And you know, there were some comments, right? One comment was like, well, why isn't my attorney going after Dog? Dog, who is a plaintiff in this filing. Well, one, my attorney has jurisdiction over Pennsylvania and Pennsylvania only. Two, that's not where Dog lives. Two, we have to finish and wrap up this entire bullshit filing before we can do anything else. Maybe I'll get a middle pointy finger, one of those pointy hand things, and it'll be a middle finger one. Smoke show. Maybe that's how we'll do it. But yeah, that's how that's going to work. And by the way, if a channel ever blocks you, let's say for some reason you get blocked by a channel, they don't have that block does not have the ability to make them not show up in your alert system. There's somebody out there that believes they were blocked by me. Sophie, you were never blocked by me. I didn't go live for a week. So when my live stream suddenly popped up for you, it's because I suddenly went live again. You were never blocked here. I would have no reason to block you. You are being notified because I wasn't live. Block system doesn't work that way. Unfortunately, I have assholes blocked and they can still watch my shows. They still get notified. They still buy memberships. So you weren't blocked, hon. Not at all. Oh, absolutely. There's so much that we can still do, Karma. It's still coming. But she'll just have to wait and see. Thank you, Jen. They named Adonai as a plaintiff, even though they had already named Tong and Nick individually. Right, which is why we get to turn around and seek who the hell is at night, call them all in. I know it. Don't you know it? Put Nelly on the screen when I was accidentally blocked one time. All I did was mess GW and she fixed it. Yeah, this person was never blocked. The wheels of justice turn. I just had that Tina Turner song come in my head. Rolling. We're rolling. I'm rolling down the river. Ooh, ooh. Money won't help the trauma or get the last year. I know it will not. It will not. Busy day? No, unfortunately not. Matter of fact, it's a rather non-busy day. I give 0 fucks who blocks me. Well, I did go into my block list after that was stated because I'm like, why the hell would that person be blocked or anybody for that matter? And I did see some people were blocked that should have never been blocked. I don't know how it's happening, but if they didn't file something tonight, they're hearing your news. They can't. They're done. They surpassed the clock by a long shot. They're like a week overdue. So I agree that Lasniak needs to be sanctioned. Yeah, imagine saying you're being dogpiled. Shut up. A beautiful disaster. Maybe Lasniak and the other unnamed man that was at the court date is supposed to be the intelligence agency. It would explain. It would explain a lot. Not very intelligent. No, we haven't gotten snow. We had a crappy, cold, rainy day, but no snow. Hey, Irony Rose. I agree. Truth and Karma. No, James. What they're doing is they're false flagging, but I'm not getting strikes. I can't remember last time anyone was blocked in here. Yeah, very long time. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. It has been years. Hey, Krama. I wish my liens could block. Friends don't let friends do silly things alone. Lori, thank you so much. Lori sent me a candle that said I'd punch a bitch in the face for you. It's the cutest candle ever. We have about 5 inches and a little ice underneath. Oh. Do you enjoy the snow? I'm not allowed to give any updates on that, Lori. Can't wait to celebrate your long-awaited win. Thank you, Sarah. And we have a YouTube baby. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't bring up anything to do with that one yet, but as soon as I get the go-ahead to bring it all up, I will. Right now, I just can't. Thank you, Class and Crime. And again, to reinstate it, although it's not obvious, the reason Tony came after me in my opinion, this is strictly my speculation using common sense and, all the other things we use. I believe he came after me to 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 negate his damages in Pennsylvania. Okay? That is my opinion on it. People are saying, well, why did Tony go after Granny? Nobody else. Yeah, I've been saying the same fucking thing for 2 years now. I would love to know myself. Nick and them came after me because I was Pennsylvania and they had jurisdiction over me. That's it. That's all. We've broken this down a million times. Brittany was afraid. She said I was dog whistling for Nick to come on my panel. She was afraid he was going to. She called Tony, who called Nick. They all sat there and cried about what little victims they are together. And Brittany gave Nick my address. And when Brittany gave Nick my address, he realized I was in his jurisdiction. And boom, I made up the RICO. It's that fucking simple. Okay? It is that simple. Gold dust with the 17 months. Oh, I hate that you guys have all suffered through this too. And you know what? Honest to God, you let me know. You can get a notarized note that we can read off during our punitives. Are you able to get an unredacted Bruce Castor email where he says, I know how this happened? Huh? My attorneys, we do have emails with Bruce Castor. Exactly, Jill. Exactly. It was that's exactly how this all happened though. It's nothing deeper. There's nothing hidden about it. It's not it is what it is. Tracy, thank you for hitting the thumbs up. The good news is Superior Court told us not to even bother to submit briefs. Right, they were going to start with us and then they were going to add in their 20 or what was it, 15, then it was down to 14, 15. Well, Wolf Rider, to be fair, is not quite a loss yet. But we know what it means, right? Doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out what that means. First ever anti-slap going down in the history books. Purple Haze. Thank you, Lori. I highlighted the wrong one. Happy birthday. Fuck the green team. I know that's right. Now, what's been on your mind, GW? We know you have something to say. I have a lot to say. I have so much to say. She did. And know what she says, Gary? What? I went real life because I filed an injunction. Anybody would have done it. The only one I saw was one you should redact it. So it's curious. He says, I know how this happened. Really? I don't remember him writing that. I know that one of the subscribers called Bruce Castor, and he said that all night media is a bunch of weirdos. You guys remember that? Put a 1 in the chat if you remember that audio. If not, I should play it again. But they most certainly, he said, they're all weird. All night media, they're all weird. How embarrassing. Lots of ones. She's not informed of anything, Caroline. The only way BJ and Betty and Julia and the other freaks know anything that's going on with our litigation is when I come on here and I open my mouth. That's the only time they know anything. Thank you, Quinny. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Drive 8 hours a day where I live. Some is through mountains, so I'm not a fan of snow anymore. Ugh, I bet. Bruce to Nick. Oh, the one Nick posted? The Spirit Corps was even considering teams. Bullshit. They want to say, I know. And it was due today. Still no searching by dog or at night for Sebastian. Shocker. That's because it's the only time they paid any attention. No, it's because they don't get any updates from anybody else. You think Lasniak's calling these plaintiffs to tell them what's going on? You know what I mean? We know he's not. We all heard the recording where Brittany says, I only spoke to him one time. How's that for a free attorney? I'm really new to the channel and have memory like, what was I saying? Same. Thank you, Krama. So I saw a bit of controversy going on the other day. I haven't paid much attention to anything at all, but I did happen to see where that Lolly woman, the woman that claims the White House is involved in Sebastian's case. How now the big deal is they brought you in the man from Ohio, missing young women held captive for years. Weird. Now the big deal is they brought in the man from Ohio. Yeah, wait till these people find out who they're dealing with. I don't think they'll deal with them much longer. Thank you, Kim. Thank you so much. Thank you for thinking of me yesterday, too. Who's military, married to military, automatically gets liens held out of their pay. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Huh. Hey, lip locked. BJ thinks if she avoids talking about it, that it will just go away. Yeah. Okay. She also thinks the declaratory judgment cost me $200. So there's that. Actually, let me show you guys something. Although, hold on, because I haven't had time to like redact it. You know what? Hold on. I keep getting here we go. I'm just going to show it this way because you know how Brittany keeps saying she's the only one to show any receipts or any proof or anything like that. Well, this is how a normal thing is written, right? Like this is like, what do you call that? Da, 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 da. I'm drawing a blank here. On the other side of this is cost, right? Over here it tells you the cost, and over here it tells you my total. Hold on. Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. No, not without giving out the price. And I don't want her to know what she's going to have itemized. That is an itemized receipt. Okay. Lori, thank you so much. Itemized summary. So right here is a cost. Okay. Over here is the rest of it. And you might think this looks low, but you don't know the number on the other end. This is what it looks like when your attorney. This up here, the cost of filing of declaratory judgment. There is a service charge when one electronically, blah, blah, blah. Notice to take default first class mail, proof of mail-in. That's what it looks like. That is a breakdown. How come she's never shown an itemized statement? Right? All you show is 2000. 2000. I always get told gold dust. Oh, this is going to be a 0.6. This is going to be a 0.6. Fucking hate it. Because her invoice was fake. You think so? I'm reading a comment, by the way. That's not me saying it. I'm reading a comment because it would only show that she only paid for the C&D. Well, wait, let's think about that, Jason. Correct me if I'm wrong, but did it not come out in the past few weeks that she stated that this attorney was a criminal attorney and that he was never handling the C&Ds? That he was only dealing with CPS and her whatchamacallit? Basically, she's trying to get people arrested. Right? I'm not making it. Put a 1 in the chat. Am I hearing this correctly? Because I, again, haven't paid much attention, but I have paid some. He isn't a... No, he's not. When you look him up, he's certainly not. She can't get anything right. All right, let me say something, because I know it said... Yeah. I don't have time to redact all of this to show you guys more in detail of it, but if I did, I would, and I would show you. But that's just for the declaratory judgment. That's not for anything other. The DA files criminal charges. Yeah, you can go to your local DA's office and you can file a citizen's complaint and try as a citizen to have somebody arrested. That is the thing you can do. So, sounds like that's what they're trying to do. Sounds like it. You don't pay attention to her either, me neither. Anybody see if StreamYard had any Black Friday sales? It is likely StreamYard will have a Black Friday sale. If you guys see Black Friday sale with StreamYard, let me know. Keep your eyes open. Let me know. I'm not paying their fucking prices. I think she already tried and failed. I think so too, Straight Talker. You need a lot. You need a lot of evidence to have your DA take up charges for you, and she just simply doesn't have it. You seen it? Where? Hold on. I didn't see anything. Ah, it is here. Where? Maybe if I log out. Black Friday sale. Okay, hold on. Let's see. How do I find it? Where do you guys find it at? Susie, thank you. I'll wait and do that when I'm done here. Oh. It might not pop up for me because I'm doing whatchamacallit, because I already pay. But we'll find out. Yeah, no, Mars multi-aspect. Timers, November recap, close. Oh, it is 50% Cyber Week exclusive deal. Hell yeah, we're doing it. They are such liars. Let me tell you how they're liars, right? Their 50% deal says that you will get it for $413 a year for the first year. That's already what I'm paying. So they're lying. Oh no. Change it to core. All right, that's what we have to do. I just keep switching between emails to do it because they are way overcharging us. Wow, that is great. Okay. I'll do this when I get off of here. Sorry, friends. So anyway, I saw there was a lot of shit going on. Manage plan, cancel this shit. I'll lose access to my. There's some. I have technical issues, can't resolve. Now they offer me 40% off, but the other way is 50% off. Anyhow, I saw that Lolly, the one who claims the White House is getting involved. You guys heard of Lolly, I'm sure. I saw that Lolly over there had a big controversy where she, I guess, called allegedly, supposedly, it called adult services. Now, I don't know if she did or didn't. Nobody knows for sure, but she does admit that she sent off a clip to somebody else to see if they would. I imagine a relative fraudulently changing your name on court records could be, and likely is, against the law. Clue dropped that nugget of name change from Black to Blackman on Craig's arrest after fight with his mommy. Huh? Are you saying that there was an arrest of Craig where his last name was the wrong last name? Is that what you're saying here? Yes. Wow. Thank you, Wednesday. I'm glad you enjoyed it. How is that even legal? She's not too bright. No, she's not. I did. I felt like I was dying yesterday. I missed a lot of bit of everything. Oh. Wouldn't that be illegal? The post office just delivered a package for my youngest as my present, and the box tells me exactly what it is. Friends in the places that can choose to help hide him. Lip Lock's like, yes, that is what we are saying. Thank you, tattoos. Take your time. Yesterday, Clue reported that, yes, fight with his mom prior to domestic and his name changed on report, listed at rental house where it happened, and mom was named by Gov that we have seen on TikTok. Same B-Day and Addie is listed as rental home, but his last name is wrong, either a mistake or not. Clerical error or something else. Yeah. What happened to the ice cream trucks that were going around at midnight? And the only people that could hear the music were the kids that were being lured out and kidnapped. These fucking morons. Thank you, that Michelle. These fucking morons. Uh, uh, uh. That address was the rental property. My mom was born in PA and I watched the Amish market shopping with her. She really enjoyed it. Oh, I love that. I'm on week 3 of being sick. Oh no. I will die. I cannot take 30 weeks of this. Fucking Nimrods. I'm telling you. Nimrods. All right. We say Nimrods around here. What would be the point, though? I don't know, Caroline. What would be the point? Her family works there or something, if I've understood. She did say before that she has connections, right? I don't know how when you don't leave the house. What kind of connections you got? Oh, connected to that computer chair. You ever hear that fucking thing when she moves? Oh my gosh. I don't know what's screaming more, the demons to get out or her. Oh, let's play this really quick. Hold on. I got 2 things I want to show you all, but this one I said, you know what? This about sums this little lion heifer up. And we all know who made the video. The one, the only, the best, Hartley. All right. So, if you're unfamiliar, this is a heifer called Beige. She's a lol cow. She's known for having roaches and grifting and lying and falling asleep randomly, nodding the fuck out, headbutting the mic mid sentence, just falls out. Sheer stupidity. All right, you're right, Jason. I did have it backwards. Nimnods. It sounds better than Nimrods. Nimnods. You're right. Anyway, this right here, my friends, is what I believe to be a demon looking to come out. Okay. This is a demon saying, get me the fuck out of here. This is during a live stream. During a live stream, okay? Even the owl's like, are we done yet?
I'm not asleep, guys. I'm right here.
All right, I'm not asleep, guys. I'm right here, right? And then, not only, but a little bit later, do we have the demon again.
I'm not asleep, guys. I'm right here.
2 hours later.
So 2 hours later, sorry, my sound was low. We get this.
No, boss. No, Boston said I fell asleep. Okay, yes, I did fall asleep, y'all. I'm sorry. I feel bad. I shouldn't have. I'm so tired.
I feel bad. I shouldn't. She just won't say the word lie, though, right? I shouldn't have lied. I shouldn't have lied and allow all of you in the chat that used your common sense to realize that I was sleeping be berated by my asshole bootlicking idiots that try to convince you all that I wasn't sleeping and yelled at you instead. Okay.
Hours later.
No, boss. No, Boston said I fell asleep. Okay, yes, I did fall asleep, y'all. I'm sorry. I feel bad. I shouldn't have. I'm so tired of these motherfuckers bitching. Like they run their mouth to me all the time.
They run their mouth to me all the time. Maybe don't lie all the time. Maybe that's the problem. This girl lies to lie, to lie, to lie. That's all she does. This was after she and Lemon Dick made fun of a noise I made while laughing. Wow. I think when you can barely complete a sentence without grasping for air, you don't have room to speak about how anybody else sounds. Yesterday's day stream that BJ had, she had a jump scare and she is missing teeth. We also are missing teeth. What? Listen, as we get older, teeth do tend to go missing. I had a missing tooth that I, got fixed. So it does happen. But where can I see this jump scare missing tooth? She is a lying liar. Shout out to Country Joe. Miss her so much. Her first instinct is to lie. Exactly. And then what's worse, though, Pika, is the people in the chat that simply said, like, wake up, Brittany, you're sleeping, who all got yelled at and told that they're idiots, that she wasn't sleeping, and basically berated for hearing snoring, for her to later admit, yeah, I was sleeping. Don't you know it, Gold Dust? You think she hates me now? Ooh, baby. Clue caught the missing teeth. Are they missing or are they just baby it? Because she does have really small, listen, like I said before, nothing about her grew up, not even her teeth. They're baby teeth. And they say liars lose their teeth. Really? I've never heard that. All right, hold on. I'll go look. I've been out of the loop with everything. I'm like 4 days behind on catching up. Some of it I just can't be bothered with at all, though. Like, I don't know. All right, let's see. All right. Let's see. Missing teeth. We supposedly are going to get missing teeth on here. Again, no, as we get older, is it really that, you lose a tooth or two. All right, but let's see.
Oh, I look like shit.
I guess that was an accidental turn on.
Here we go. Ooh, child.
Does anybody else love how she says, like, oh, I look like shit? Like, she doesn't always look like shit. Like, oh, no, you do? Shocking.
Oh,
I look like shit.
Ugh. You look like Grimace. You look like if Grimace walked backwards. That's what you look like, Grimace. You know what? Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Doesn't this bitch look like Grimace? This is her right here. It's all that McDonald's drive-thru you do. You're starting to look like them. I'll never forget when she was like, y'all, I know I'm legally blind. I need new glasses. I'm legally blind. I can't even see the drive-thru menu. Oh my God. Who the fuck? Like your average person says, I know I'm legally blind because I can't see 2 feet in front of me. I know I'm legally blind because I can't see the TV when I sit on the couch. I know I'm legally blind because I can't see the fact that I'm financially fucked when the judge comes down with their ruling. No, this idiot knows she's legally blind because she can't see the fucking drive-through menu. You goddamn heifer. You fucking heifer. Holy shit. That is embarrassing. She does look like Grimace. I told y'all. Y'all, I need new glasses. I can't even see the drive-through menu. Help me pay for the glasses, though, so I can keep affording the drive-through menu. Woo. All right, anyhow. Come on, Grimace. She looks like if Grimace and Chucky from Child's Play had like this weird fucking baby. Probably sounds about the same too, right? Imagine if Grimace and Chucky had a baby. I think it would sound a lot like what we hear. Absolutely.
The turn my camera on.
Remember when she had that cam slip and Craig says she looked like a Mexican chomo was his words. I quote, these aren't my words, they're his, of course. And she tried saying that we photoshopped it to look that way. So what did I do? I uploaded both videos to show I didn't do shit. That's how you fucking looked. But your man thinks you look like a Mexican chomo. That's embarrassing. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember. Gigi remembers. If Grimace and a Hamburglar had a baby, yeah, I think that's what we got over there. I think that's exactly what we got over there, Smoke Show. He ain't telling me nothing. He did say he did. He called her that. I'm not reading it, Cash, but he said it. Lots of ones, people remember it. I'm just making sure because I'd hate to have to play those videos. Oh, Candace, that is so sweet of you. That comment just made my day. Thank you. What was she wearing? I don't know. I'll pull them up if you. All right, fine. We'll pull them up. Hold on. Damn, I wasn't even going to go in on you today, Brittany, but the audience hates you, bro. It ain't even my fault. All right. Here's one of the videos.
Well, chirp.
Yeah, they
It
chirp.
sounds like
They
she's
get that.
wheezing.
This is when we noticed the windows.
Are you wheezing?
Everything in that house wheezes. From the humans to the cats to the roaches.
Okay, it's not coming from her lungs. It's coming. The sound's coming from her throat.
Imagine having your ear to the cat's fucking side of their body and be like, it's not coming from the lungs.
What's she doing?
Is it a purr?
Purring, you fucking idiot. Purring? Brittany's like, what the all these cats this heifer has around her and she doesn't know what purring is?
It sounds wheezy, like she's wheezing, but it's not in her lungs. It's in her throat.
Look at Squinty, McSquinty.
That's
down
where
there.
they purr.
That's where they purr.
This sounds like asthma.
Help me get my cat to the vet, y'all. It got asthma.
Girl, why do you sound asthmatic?
Maybe it's the fucking cover fly traps. I don't know. What the hell would make the cat asthmatic? Maybe the fly traps that are fucking dark and brown and covered with flies?
She sounds seriously. I wish y'all could hear it. It's actually kind of loud.
What
I would show you mine, but they're probably sleeping up on my bed right now.
All you can see on her is her big eyes.
the same one that Craig talks to, I think. All right. So that was the one video, but there was another. This the one that she also claimed was edited. All right. Hold on. Asthmatic.
I got
Oh, right there. See the thumbnail? That's where he was like, that ain't they photoshopped you, Brittany. You look like a Mexican chomo. That's what he said. Lil Yoga, thank you for hitting the thumbs up. Thank you. About 467 of you forgot to hit the thumbs up. So let's go. Hit the thumbs up.
I gotta show you. I gotta show you to the world. She's my beauty. She's my main coon.
Coon.
She's my main coon, baby. Remember I told y'all I have a cat?
Remember I told y'all there's something under my tongue.
Main coon. I gotta show you to the world. She's my beauty. She's my
I like
main
the
coon.
tune.
She's
Yeah.
my main coon, baby.
That cat's like, let me fucking go. Look at that cat trying to
Remember I
escape.
told y'all I have a cat who chirps? She doesn't
Why is she holding a cat like that? This is making me uncomfortable.
she doesn't meow. She has no voice. She chirps.
She chirps, y'all.
But she's huge. She's massive. Chirps.
Wait.
She doesn't meow. She has no voice. She chirps.
She has no voice, but she chirps. This girl's so dumb.
But she's huge. She's massive.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, she is. I rescued her. I love her, but she likes to lay on your shoulder and she's too
What's in your mouth?
big.
She loves to lay on your shoulder. She doesn't even want to sit with you. That cat is trying to get away from her. We have a feline hostage situation going on. That is the truth.
She a Persian?
She's a Maine Coon.
Okay.
She's huge.
Which
What is in her mouth? It's driving me nuts. Does anybody else hear it? All right, we're out of here. Anyway, that's where he said that we photoshopped it and she looked like a Mexican chomo. Which I'm still trying to figure out why this man's always calling other men chomo. It's fucking bizarre.
I don't see her teeth.
I don't see her teeth. That's because they're like this big.
Let me put my
Ew.
glasses on.
Put your glasses on, girl. What are we seeing here? All right. Anybody notice that Brittany's been trying to act like Jones in with the way she makes faces and shit? I was reading Barbecue Expos. She mentioned about all sorts of financial documents that need to be produced. Is this for all the plaintiffs? I don't know what it was to answer that. But once we get the ruling, yes, we do get, discovery into their financial situations. Absolutely. I mean, I'll be quite honest with you. Is I don't think she's necessarily like an ugly girl. I think she's just an ugly human inside. Look why she's very basic, right? She's like homebody, basic. I imagine she's like 5 foot, stumpy and round. You know what I mean? But I don't think she's necessarily ugly. Since she chipped her tooth, how'd she chip her tooth? The same way she blackened her eye when she hit it on a bed? Okay.
I mean, she has tiny teeth, right?
Yeah, she does.
So
Maybe that's why we don't see them. They ain't gone. They don't fit. They're right there. I see them.
Oh, I look like shit.
bro,
Yeah.
hold on.
All right. Grimace. Peekaboo. Ah! What are we looking at? 1, 2, 3. Change your route. Oh, what? Okay. Girl, you really thought putting up your hands was going to stop people from seeing you? How about just turn off the fucking camera? Bless it.
Bro,
You
this
really
tooth
thought-
is gone.
That tooth is gone.
See, she fucked up.
She fucked up. That tooth is gone. What happened to your tooth? You all right? What happened to her tooth? She okay? How's she chip it? She'll be all right. Maybe it ain't gone. Maybe it's just the shadow. Because I thought in the other videos that I played that she didn't have a tooth there either. But it was just shadows, apparently.
She fucked up. Bitch, you fucked up. I told you, leave me alone.
What? Like, she didn't leave you alone? She lost a tooth? The fuck you do? Voodoo?
I told you, leave me alone. And see, now you got me over here looking all up in your mouth and shit.
Oh, I don't even want to look up in her mouth and shit. That sounded weird. We ain't doing that, Chloe. Come back. Knock it off. Anyway, so she's always had goofy looking little teeth first because look, again, her side teeth are just smaller than her front teeth, which I know sounds impossible, but look, see? It looks like she don't have teeth there either. I don't think she lost a tooth. I really don't. I think she just they're small. They're weird. I can't zoom in. I could only zoom in if you so boxing does rot your teeth. I seen somebody write that above. So Suboxone actually had a large class action lawsuit against them for that fact, for the fact that it deteriorates people's mouths. But do you guys see what I'm saying? Like, she always looked like she was missing a tooth there, but it's just that they're like really, really tiny. So I don't know. I don't know if she's missing a tooth or not. I don't care if she's missing a tooth. I don't give a shit. Looky there. Look what just happened, right? I just canceled StreamYard. You guys just heard me do all that in the beginning. Don't you know I just got a Cash App alert that StreamYard tried taking out $431 after I just canceled them? You sneaky son of a guns. Unbelievable. After I canceled them, they tried to take this money out. Oh, unbelievable. Taking her son with chipped tooth to dentist, and in November, but CPS left and seemed not to happen. She chipped her tooth, and when CPS came, BJ said she would say, "Oh, I don't know about that. I don't care if she chipped her tooth. Who fucking cares?" I can't believe they did that. That is so sneaky. I am calling them. I absolutely, thank God Cash App declined it. Thank God. Unbelievable. Yes, that's why I said I need to get a fucking sale. So now what I'm going to do is use my other Gmail account and sign up for their 50% off Black Friday deal, which is still a lot. But StreamYard used to be $10 a month, right? 20 at most. Now it's like $38 a month, and it's $438 for the year. And if you get 50% off, it's $200 something for the year. Give me one quick second. Thank you, Italy. I can't believe they tried to take that payment out after I canceled. Anyway, I also have that. I was going to use that other streaming. What is that called? Streamlabs or something? I always forget the name of it. What is that called? All she's going to have left after this mess is her itty bitty teeth. Studio Labs or something, I think it's called. I forget. A while back to get her son's tooth repaired. I remember that. Well, that's also why Restream. Is it Restream? That's also why she borrowed the money off of T. Adams and never gave it back. And Streamlab. That's what I'm on. Restream. OBS. It is OBS something. I don't think it's Restream. Remember we used it that one day? Anyway, I'll figure it out. They should all get in trouble for perjury, shouldn't they? Oh, Streamlab. You were right. I'm using StreamYard. Streamlab. Get away, Nelly. It is Streamlabs. I think. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Talk Studio. You got it. That's what it is. I always forget the name of it. Yep. Talk Studio. Thank you. Thank you so much. I got to cancel my thing to them. They're only 10 a month though. I hate that StreamYard is what I've always used. So when you get used to something like that, having to change it is annoying. But the cost of it's ridiculous, right? So it's like with Talk Studio, it's a lot cheaper. $10 a month is $50. With Streamlabs 50% off, it's $200 and something for the year. And Talk Studio is still 50% of that at $10 a month. So, gotta be cost efficient here. Anyway, so I owe Julie an apology because I did not believe her because she wouldn't tell us who, what, when, and where about somebody claiming that Al is abusive to their children. So to Julie, I apologize that I did not believe you. Now I caught up a little bit on what's going on, right? And long story short, Lolly claims to have a video in which you can hear Al cursing, and then you hear what sounds like a smack, and then you hear the child screaming. Apparently, Lolly sends this off not to one, not to two, not to three, but 4+ people, and makes a community post to incite people to call CPS. That's what all the comments said. They're going to call CPS, right? So give me one quick second and we're going to play that. We're going to play that. But I got to feed Nellie or she's going to sit here and freaking bother me. We're going to play that and then I'm going to give you my opinion, which is not going to be the popular opinion. And I'm sorry, get mad now. But it is what it is. Okay, I am back. So Lolly makes a community post. Janice, thank you. And I took a screenshot of it because it was eventually removed, but I wanted to be able to quote it verbatim. The screenshot, different, yeah, we're going to get all into that new account. The post read, "If I am heartless, Julie, then your husband is a monster," all caps. In the background of the video I was sent, you hear Al, Julie's husband, say, "Shut the fuck up, Spencer." Whack. Then Spencer cries, and Julie hears it also because she jumps up to go see what happens. "Julie, I gave you the chance to kindly stop talking about me. My professional opinion says I should never be talked to." Hold on. I'm just going to upload this because she's emphasizing so much here that I feel like people need to see the emphasis going on some of these words. Do. That isn't what was said or happened. What are you talking about? I'm reading you exactly what the post says. Are you talking about the noise that she's describing? That's probably what you're referring to. Not a fan of Joyce from Recover Just Sebastian's case. Yeah, that's fine. Not a fan either, but doesn't mean people deserve this. All right. Let's get Heifers McNeffer off the screen here. Talk Studio. I'll get back to you later. Let's pull this up. Okay. So here's how it was written. If I am heartless, then your husband's a monster. In the background of the video, blah, blah, blah. Julie, I gave you the chance to kindly stop talking about me. My professional. What the hell? I thought I was charging my phone this whole time. I wasn't. My professional opinion says I should never be talked about by a woman who pretends to be an advocate for a special needs young man, but allows that kind of behavior by an adult. Just please stop. Well, how fucking gross is that, right? I think anybody would be upset to read that. damn it. I got to plug my phone in. I'm sorry. Hold on. I thought I was charging. I was draining. There we go. So a few things I took away during this is I gave you the chance to kindly stop talking about me, right? So basically what I'm reading is, hey, because you didn't stop talking about me, I'm now going to accuse you of being abusive, right? I'm going to accuse you of abusing a special needs young man. How disgusting is that? How disgusting is it to weaponize such a thing because you don't like somebody talking about you? But are we surprised? I'm not surprised. It's the same woman that was okay with these people filing a frivolous fucking lawsuit. So some of these comments said things like, oh, yeah, the dark side. Oh, really? We're the dark side when you're okay with something like this? That's the dark side? Yeah? Okay. So I'm like, oh, what a shitty fucking thing to post. This is the same woman that is telling people that the White House reached out to them. You better respond to me, Seth Rogers, or you're going to miss this great opportunity to talk to the White House. All because Seth was ignoring their asses. So, of course, they special appearance. She made her special appearance on a very special fucking panel, which, hold on a second. Let me edit my stuff because we ain't going to advertise it. But she went up to answer for herself. And I was very curious what she would have to say. Like, is this woman going to admit that what she did was absolutely trash? Now, I will say this idea, and I still feel this way, this idea, because Brittany is associated with or friendly with or shares the same viewers with or whatever, makes Brittany guilty for what Lolly did? No. It does not. That is no different than when Brittany keeps saying they call CPS on me. Bitch, I didn't call CPS on you. We can't sit here and preach how you have to put a name on it and stop accusing everybody of what somebody else did. Okay? And then turn around and do the same thing. I don't think Brittany is responsible for what this asshole did. Lolly also shows pictures of Blob. Right, exactly, Sammy. She also started the drama with the emails in Pigfest. I didn't know that. Brittany told Lolly yesterday she's sorry Lolly's getting this treatment from Julie. Yeah, because Brittany's a piece of shit. That is to be expected. It's exactly what Brittany is. A shameful piece of shit. Anyway, let's hear it.
I just want to covering.
I just want the
because
truth
you know
out there.
They're all talking. All three of them are talking at the same time.
Yeah, I get
And
it.
lots
Okay, so
Lots of lies
talk
have
to
been
funny.
said. I did put a post out because I was tired of Julie throwing my name in there, saying I hate Jews, you know, all the stupid stuff.
Thank you so much, Billy. 2 years ago, Black Friday. Yes, I know. What are they doing? Wait, what? How'd you do that? The Black Widow channel? I had it at $10 a month and it upped me all the way up. Wow, you're blessed to have gotten that deal. All right. So she says it right there, right? I'm tired of her saying I hate Jews. Listen, there is so much anti-Semitic fucking behavior in this world. There are so many people that really do hate Jewish people. Somebody is allowed to dislike me and still like Jewish people, right? Like that. Why is that even an argument? Oh, you're lucky, the Black Widow. You're lucky.
And I used that clip and I apologized for it. I apologized if I ever offended anyone or anything. I got angry about it. I should have never done that. It is, you know, I mean, I can't go back and take it away.
All right. So I think we hear another person that thanks by coming up and saying, I'm sorry if any of you felt offended by this. But she was just about to say it is what it is. And instead she says, I can't take it away. Your apology is non-sincere, and it's obvious that you're just trying to appease the masses that are currently calling you out for your fuck shit. That was not from the heart. That was a simple, let me get out of the hole because this whole chat's going at me right now. Oh.
But at no time have I ever called anyone with this clip and used it against Julie. I'm not a person that can say, oh my gosh, this is abuse.
What a dumb thing to say. I'm not a person that can say, oh my God, this is abuse. Are you an idiot? You have to have a special degree? That was just some excuse for her to turn around and send that out. That's all that was. That's her justification for why she sent that clip around, okay? Because any fucking normal person can recognize abuse when they see it. You don't have to be specially trained. That's nothing more than an excuse. That's all that is. Oh, absolutely, Nacho. So many people are just, that was a non-apologetic. Right. That's a, hey, stop going at me. That's all that was.
It can say, oh my gosh, this is abuse. I questioned it enough that I sent it to a friend of mine that she specializes working with disabled kids and autistic children. And I said, look, I don't.
Julie's children are not kids. They're young men. They're adults.
I don't know if this is anything. I don't want to be the one to make that decision. Will you listen to it and do with it what you feel? Put it in the trash.
I agree.
Or call someone about it, whatever you feel, because you know things better. That was it. People are like,
that was it. Oh, I only sent around this horrible clip accusing a man of beating a autistic child. Tribal gal. Yeah, I just wanted to know, did anybody else hear it? Did anybody else hear it? Shut up.
Call it in. I said, look, I've sent it. Okay. It's out of my hands. I have sent it.
So can I ask a question?
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
So did you play that clip on your stream
No,
people
ma'am.
to kind of give opinions or weigh in on?
No, I did not, because, and I think when Joneson hears it, she will probably agree. That's not something that needs to be put out.
So now Joneson's going to get this video, right? Like, Lolly, you're just going to pass this around with the perception to hear what you want these people to hear and still think it's okay. Now, I will say this, and some people won't like it, but maybe don't be knees deep in a drama community, but have a family-like channel like that, because people are going to do just this. If we heard similar noises in the background of Britney's, we would analyze it the same. Let's not pretend we wouldn't, okay? When you hear something that sounds like abuse, a lot of people would stop to say, hey, did I just hear what I thought I heard? It's just, let's not pretend any differently, because that is the truth. We hear background noise of Britney all the time. It gets judged. There's no fucking difference here. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna upload it and I decided not to because I get it.
You heard it?
Well, I just don't know, and I don't want people to run.
I don't want to play. Yeah, I don't want to play. I did hear it,
and
but
that's
I don't want to play it because it is somebody else's kids.
So now we know Joneson has it and Nunya has it. But Nunya wasn't going to speak up that she heard it until Joneson just admitted she heard it. Notice that, right? Let's rewind it a little bit.
To be Joneson hears it did not, because
right here.
And I think when Joneson hears it, she will probably agree. That's not something that needs to be put out.
Yeah, Yeah, I was gonna upload it and I decided not to because
So there's Jones and admitting, well, yeah, I already have it, right? I already heard it. I was going to upload it. Now, at this point, none of you didn't speak and say, well, we already heard it.
see, I get
You
it.
heard it?
Well, I just don't know. And I don't
there's-
want people to run.
I
you
don't
know?
want to play. Yeah, I don't want to play. I did hear it,
And
but
that's
I don't
I
want to
have
play it because it
never
is somebody else's kids.
And now everybody's admitting, yeah, we all heard it. It's the truth. It's an unfortunate truth, Jennifer. It's the way this community is. It's just the way it is, you know? The clip's all over YouTube. I haven't searched for it, and I don't care to search for it. I don't believe for 1 minute that these children are being harmed. These young adult men are being harmed. I don't believe it. I've seen enough of what I believe to be good parenting to not believe for 1 second that there's any type of harm taking place.
I am curious though, when somebody sent it to you, why did you even even getting that clip right now feels very that's not my kid. I don't live in a house with them. I don't know what their abilities or inabilities are. I don't know anything about that kid to even have that message or pass it along. Why did you feel like you had to take that on to
The only reason I did, like I said, Julie putting out lies after lies after lies, and then someone told her I had the clip.
So Julie pointed out lie after lie after lie. Does Julie speak on this woman a lot? I don't know. I don't watch. I know a tiny little woman taking care of 6'3" young man with nonverbal autism, and he hits her. Yeah, so do I. They actually had to put him in a home eventually. Oh, Granny, how can you stand that voice? I think, yeah, I agree. I don't think that's what's happening here.
I had told a few people I heard a very disturbing clip from Julie's live.
So because Julie hurts my feelings and talks shit on me, I'm going to weaponize. What I'm wondering is abuse of a nonverbal autistic child. But I'm only going to do something about it if you keep going at me, Julie. That's how much this woman really cared, right? That's how it was all about the morals, right? Unbelievable.
But I don't even know what to do with it.
you told people during a live stream, or did you tell people in private?
It was in private, and it got back to her that I had this clip and was holding it over her head, and I'm like, no.
That's literally what you were doing. You had this clip that brought you so much concern that you sent it to your friend who specializes in it, but you weren't going to do anything about it or with it if Julie was shut up. It's exactly what you did.
Okay, so Lolly, were you the one that she was referring to on Queen's panel?
I guess so. I don't know. I don't listen to any of them.
So you had a community post that said, Julie, at Julie Profound Autism, take my name out of your mouth, or the video I have will be sent to Child Protective Services in your state.
Oh, that's blackmail, bitch. Take my name out of your mouth, or the video I have will be sent to Child Protective Services in your state. Can we get a 1 in the chat if that is fucking blackmail? You didn't do that out of genuine concern, Lolly. And you know what else, Lolly, while I'm at it? Nothing you have done this entire fucking time of us ever knowing of your name has ever been for the betterment of the autistic children you claim to be advocating for. You fucking fraudster. What a piece of shit. What a piece of shit. Unbelievable. Oh, the White House is getting involved. I just love Sebastian so much. A child you never met. You love him so much. You're a piece of shit.
Mouth, or the video I at Julie. So you had a community post that said, Julie, at Julie Profound Autism, take my name out of your mouth, or the video I have will be sent to Child Protective Services in your state. I was sent the video, but I have never played it. I don't play like you. My heart tells me your son needs protection, but I don't know him or your family, so I will not make that call. Stop talking about me, your choice.
How the fuck do you write one community post and contradict yourself 3 times in one post? These people are really special, aren't they? Really fucking special. Right, she can't even distinguish. She can't. This woman who sat there and said the Proudfoots abused Sebastian can't even distinguish what is abuse and what isn't. Which further validates what I always thought, Lolly, that you were only pushing what is being shoveled to you. How, as a grown adult, can you say, I can't tell if something is abuse or not? I don't know. Yeah, she's a fucking asshole. I have a video of Lolly after Proudfoot. She talked about the green team passing around Xanax and had photos up saying she was seeing the wildest ish ever in a Proudfoot yard the night Sebastian went missing. I'm more interested in the green team passing around Xanax. It would explain a lot. Hey, nonsense.
Right.
So 2 questions. Number 1, you don't feel like that is like that's a dog whistle.
Yeah, it
Well,
is.
she
That's
said
for
it
other
was.
people to see that there's this alleged possible video out there that you believe could potentially be something enough for for CPS or APS to see.
And you know what? I wish I would have taken screenshots of the comments, because all of the comments say that they were going to contact CPS. That CPS needs to be contacted. Now, the other thing is, I'll wait a minute for that. Now, she's claiming the video was sent to her, but she never played it. I think she meant publicly, Cam. I think she was saying, like, I never played it publicly.
But you're holding it back. As long as she doesn't talk about you, which feels a little blackmailish. But also,
it feels a little blackmailish, or it is blackmail. Let's not candy coat things because you happen to dislike the same people as Lolly. Call it what the fuck it is. It don't feel a little blackmailish. It is blackmail. You're blackmailing using the well-being of an autistic young man. A little blackmailish? Come on. It is blackmail, right?
Opposite end of it, like, then somebody's going to see that. You don't think somebody would see that and be like, hey, what the fuck? Like, maybe I should call if Lolly has seen this.
No, I mean, I would like 100% honest. I was pissed at Julie for talking.
If anybody has to say they're going to be 100% honest, they're going to be 100% dishonest.
100% honest. I was pissed at Julie for talking about this clip that was nothing, but it was something.
I was 100% angry at Julie for talking about this clip that was nothing, but it was something. So you did this out of revenge. It wasn't your deep morals seeking out to save the children. No, it was your revenge. It was your insecurities.
You hear the child being cussed.
So?
And a slap. A hit. You hear him being hit and he cries out.
She says that with confidence, didn't she? Said that with absolute confidence on a panel that shockingly had about 500 viewers. With confidence, she just Can you imagine if any of us stood up on that panel, right? And said that we, with confidence, heard this happening in Brittany's background. Surely she's going to get shut down right here for saying that, right?
About this clip that was nothing.
No, it's not true.
But it was something. You hear the child being cussed and a slap. A hit. You hear him being hit and he cries out.
Okay. But
that's not what you hear. It's not what you hear. That's what Lolly wanted to hear. That's what Lolly wants this audience to hear. And then we just get, okay, but
you hear him being hit and he cries out.
Okay. But again, we're not there. We don't see, right? I could slap my thigh and you could think that somebody just slapped me.
And let me tell you,
don't
that
see
is
it,
the
so that
exact reason I would not make a call.
Oh, you know, you hear she just emphasized the word I. And it's that reason that I would not make a call. So instead, I sent it out for my my friends to do it for me. Candy Wrapper, thank you so much for being a member. Good morning to you. Yeah, the coercion is what makes this extortion. Yep, and not blackmail. It comes with the threat. Ronan, Julie's reputation, and that is extortion. Well, it comes with more than just a threat to ruin somebody's reputation. It comes with the trauma of calling child services, adult services on a special needs young man because you're mad that his mommy won't stop hurting your feelings on the fucking internet. Unreal.
Well, yes, but you then made a post, right? You made a post
is
to her
incitement.
and
Yeah.
like put it out there for other people because then like
Now, do you think any of us would be spoken to so kindly if any of us made a post similar but replaced Lolly's name with Brittany's name or anybody else's name? I mean, again, this is a grown-ass woman. She knows exactly what she did. She knows what she was doing. She knows why she was doing it. And yet she's being spoken to with like these, and I get it because it's, you know, you're holding a panel. You can't scream at the person. They're gonna leave and they want content at the end of the day. But don't you think a little sterner approach would be worthy in this moment? I get this woman talks like she's a fucking idiot, but she's evil enough and conniving enough to blackmail and extort somebody with fucking child services.
it's possible somebody could have gone and watched that. They could have
Exactly, because Julie took everything about it, twisted, turned it around, and I told her, take my name out of your mouth, or I will go ahead and send it in. I will. I was to that point. I'm sick and tired of her.
Now, just a minute ago, she said I would never send it in because I can't say if it's abuse or not. Now she's saying with confidence that she would turn it in. Which one is it, Lolly? You fucking liar. Thank you, Goody, for hitting the thumbs up.
Using my name with stupid stuff and lies. And yes, I did apologize for it because I feel like I did wrong.
Yes, I did apologize for it because I felt like I did wrong. You know, good on these two for even holding her fucking accountable. It's more than others have done, so good on them. Good on them.
Apologize to anybody. There was any anger, anything that was done personally to anybody that affected them, I apologize for it.
If there was any anger or anything done to anybody that personally affected them, yeah, your blanket apology sounds really sincere.
So you do recognize it was petty.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
It was petty? We're gonna label that as just simply petty? It was far more than petty. Just water it down to just, that was petty, girl. That was petty of you.
And that was out of anger. That was me getting so tired of Julie twisting everything around like the clip was nothing. It was something when you hear this child being said, shut the fuck up, Spencer, whack, and the child screams out, and Julie jumps from her chair and runs to the door.
So now, twice now, she has described with confidence abuse of a disabled young man. Twice now. Twice now. No, she did. I'm sure she didn't give a direct apology. She gave a blanket apology. Right. It was far more than petty.
So
there's
okay,
an issue.
Hold on. Wait. Let's go back. I just listened to the clip. I don't hear the smack personally.
I can't hear it clearly because I'm on StreamYard. So
two of them now. We got both of them up here saying, I don't hear a smack. How many of you in the chat have seen it? Do you hear a smack? Put 1 for no, a 2 for yes. I never heard the clip and I don't want to hear it. I'm curious how many of you have heard it and if you hear a smack. Apologies out the window. You made a threat. Absolutely. 1 for no, 2 for yes. And you can be honest. You can be honest. Don't worry about, recourse for thinking you hear something. I agree, Face of America. She changes her whole story several times. Haven't heard it. Heard the clip, don't hear any smack. Lots of ones, nobody heard a smack, and neither did these two on the panel. So that says a lot. Only you hear it, Lolly. I think you heard what you wanted to hear.
Clip. I don't hear the smack
I can't
personally.
hear it clearly because I'm on StreamYard, so I can't.
I'm
When
telling
I
you,
go
Just
to it,
listen
I
to my
can't
phone
hear
'cause
it
I'm on
all.
my
you will.
computer.
Yeah, you
But
will hear it.
I don't hear a hit, but again, I'm not there, so I don't know. I do hear the fuck, and I do hear I do hear him making noise after that, and Julie gets concerned at the noise and goes. It doesn't sound like he's crying, but I don't know. But he's not.
How many of you, and let's be honest, we don't all have to be Pinterest parents. How many of you have ever got frustrated dealing with your children and said, fuck? I mean, come on. They can't be human. They can't get frustrated. They can't get annoyed. She obviously has never had to deal with a special needs person. I worked with high school special needs students. Sometimes you need assistance with them. Our classes sounded horrific at times. I agree. Daily, I do. Thank you for being honest. Thank you all for being honest in the chat. Absolutely, we get fucking fed up, and we might say with all the confidence in the world, fuck. It doesn't mean we're abusing our children. How ridiculous to even equate that to abuse.
Not my kid. I don't know what's going on. Therefore, no calls should be threatened. No calls should be made.
Okay,
Like,
can I tell you?
Somebody says something on the internet. That's kind of crazy.
Can I tell you where I'm at in my thought process?
Your thought process is as sick and twisted as you. Your thought process is that the White House fucking responded to you when it wasn't the White House. You're an asshole.
Yeah.
I cover Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers.
I cover Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Therefore, I'm a professional. You're a fucking weird bitch.
In my thought process.
Yeah.
I cover Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers every single day. That child was being abused.
She says that with confidence too. That child was being abused. That child was being abused. Oh, really? I thought you couldn't distinguish what was abuse and what wasn't. I thought you needed a specialist to tell you what abuse was. There you go again. You know what? You know how I feel? These people that are constantly accusing people of things are the ones that need to be looked at. You know what I mean? Like when you're going to sit there and you keep calling other men chomos, and then we hear you making weird comments that it's okay for teenagers to sleep with adults so long as the teenager approaches adult first. You know what I mean? Like there's some type of projection going on. I don't know why these people sit here with all this confidence and speak as if they know these families and they know what was going on inside these people's homes. But I have not seen one single bit of proof that Sebastian was being abused. None.
Wayne Drake Rogers every single day. That child was being abused. There were CPS cases happening all the time. That child's disappeared.
Oh, there were CPS cases happen all the time. How many CPS cases has your buddy Brittany had? Does that mean the children are abused? You see how stupid you people are? That does not equate to abuse. If it were, they would have intervened, moron.
Abused. There were CPS cases happening all the time.
Right,
that child's disappeared. What if something happened like that?
Hold on. I want to.
Now she's saying, what if Julie's son disappeared? You're sick, Lolly. Log the fuck off. You're sick.
I want to take a step back.
That's kind of where my thought process. Excuse me. That was where my.
Oh, you gonna let her talk to you like that? Oh.
I want to take a step back.
That's kind of where my thought process. Excuse me. That was where my thought process was.
Damn, you did let her talk to you like that. Wow, I thought for sure Nunya was gonna snap back at that one.
Okay.
How do you know that he was being abused, though?
Because of the CPS cases.
Oh, because of the CPS cases, that means he was being abused. Okay.
Open CPS cases or closed CPS cases, because we don't know that.
They're closed, Nunya. We do know that. They're closed. The only one that is open is the current one because he disappeared, just like in Summer Wells' case.
We are not privy to information from CPS. That's number one. Number two, just because there is an open CPS case does not all the time mean that there is actual abuse happening. Can it be? Possible. Sure, I'll give you that. There's a possibility for abuse happening. But to state that there is absolutely abuse happening, that's wrong. And I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit passionate right now.
Why even apologize for getting passionate? If this was somebody you dislike, if it was me that did it, if it was Queen that did it, if it was Nonsense that did it, or Clue, you two would be up there losing your minds. Woodstock, thank you so much for being a member for 14 months. There's one open, the missing child one. Exactly. If she F word is proof of abuse, what does Lolly think about all the words that BJ's kids hear from Craig every night? Exactly. Or the fact, again, if there's open CPS, that if they've had CPS visits, that means abuse. Okay.
Because I think we're talking about
Well,
something.
let me
that's
get a little bit more
here.
passionate. When you talk to his teachers personally, you'll have a different story.
So now we got a YouTuber who's not even a YouTuber. She has less than 4,000 fucking subscribers, gets less than 200 in a chat box, talking to a missing child's teacher. Put a 1 in the chat if you think these people have overstepped their boundaries. That is so fucking creepy. You get a child being abused. The way she said that, abused. Yeah, you guys are creepy. Sit down. I mean, this is also the woman that's blowing up the White House right now. Dear Donald Trump. Oh, you fucking wackadoos. God, go touch snow or something. Holy shit. God. Hey, Penny. Good morning to you. Oh, Janice. It just flew right on past me. Janice says, why am I not surprised? The high horse and her bulldog are all up in the middle of this. Tell me again that they aren't exactly what they accuse everyone of being. I wait, stirring the drama. Oh, well, yeah, I've been saying this for years, Janice, right? You're not in the same sector as everybody, but claiming to be above it all. Because if you were above it all, you wouldn't be here at all, right? I mean, come on.
Hold on,
Well,
you've talked to his
but
teachers.
Again, in private conversations with the teachers,
Let's not roll over that. Let's acknowledge it and address it. Let's not roll over with, again, private conversation. No, let's talk about the fact that this weird bitch just admitted to you all that she's speaking to this child's teachers. Stephanie, 1 year. Thank you. You're awesome.
Again,
Wait.
a teacher, right? And don't get me wrong.
Now, Jones is like, wait a minute. We're going to talk about this. Nanya's just going on. She's still,
I'm not saying anything about teachers, right? But a teacher is going to have some type of implication.
I'm not.
Sure.
This has nothing to do.
Imagine if any of us were like, yeah, well, I spoke to Sebastian's teachers. It would not just get rolled over.
With Sebastian, other than the fact that I did not know if this was something that needed to be looked into. I was not going to make the call. I'm not a professional on this. I had a feeling, but I didn't want to react off of something.
You're not a professional in anything. You're not a professional fucking detective. You're not a professional interviewer. You're not a professional anything. You have no business going into anybody's real world and speaking to anybody about it. You're a professional moron. Thank you. Be nice. Try it. Marina girl with the happy birthday 5-month milestone. Thank you so much. What a moron.
On YouTube that would make me react off of something on YouTube that would make me be like, oh, that was revenge. That's not what this was about.
It was
But
about
she
revenge.
posted it as if it was revenge. That if she didn't stop talking,
after
you were
she
going
would
to do
not
that.
stop talking and lying about the video,
Right.
and I was like,
but that is about revenge.
Shut the fuck up. Get my name out of your mouth. Yeah.
Lolly, 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 lolly. How's it feel now? Because 50% of this sector is now going to have your name in their mouth. Matter of fact, everybody in the chat, please write the name Lolly. What are you going to do? Blackmail the whole internet to shut the fuck up? What a disgusting woman you are.
Yes, I was wrong, and I have apologized.
No, you didn't.
What video was she still talking about?
Oh, the same video,
This
I
one?
assume, but a different part of it.
How did she know you had that? How did she know you had anything?
Right.
Someone had told her. Someone out of the few people, the 4 people that I had talked to.
4 people now.
Oh, so there were 4, not just the one professional person.
Right. Now there's 4.
No, there were 4 of my people that subscribed to my channels that I.
So just regular subscribers now. But what also we have it that you gave it to Joneson, and then it got to Nanya, and who knows who else now has this video where you allege to hear a child, an autistic young adult, being abused. Lolly. Oh, folly. I like that. Because you're fail, bitch. You're also born.
I had talked to, and I told them,
Did
I'm
they
very
hear it?
concerned about this kid.
Do
Did
you
they see
watch
the video?
Spencer on a regular basis? Do you watch
No, I
streams?
do not
Okay.
follow her channel. All I know is I heard a child being slapped after being told, shut the fuck up. And then
He
he
never said
cries
shut the
out.
fuck up. He said fuck.
Oh, there we go. Never even said shut the fuck up. He said fuck. So you're a liar, Lolly. The teacher should be in trouble for it. Teacher should be in trouble for it.
They were going back and forth. Julie was going in to help. Spencer was using the bathroom. Julie
Like
told
I
Al,
said,
I
I'm
got
not a
it. I'll do
professional.
it.
Neither are
Well,
any of you on panel.
But you
And that's
can't.
why I sent it out
I
of
am an
my
autism
hands.
professional.
Oh, now she's getting all hype because now you got Chasen coming up telling the truth of the situation. And now she's getting all, well, none of you are professional. Again, you don't have to be a professional to recognize abuse, you moron. F you, Lolly. I agree, Purple.
I have an
Thank you.
autistic child. I know profoundly autistic
Okay,
kids.
Chasen.
I've been following.
Yeah.
Oh, she said that with an attitude. Okay, Chasen. You're going to dismiss what she just said to you? Wow, you're fucking ignorant. Thank you so much, Sarah. 1 month away from 2 years, and it's been longer. Thank you so much.
Bastion's journey for a very long time. So I know what his stims are.
Turn me
I
into
know
the
how he
bad guy.
reacts
I
to
don't
things.
care.
I don't think anybody over here is even subscribed to this weirdo. She said, turn me into the bad guy. I don't care. No, what you did is a piece of shit human thing to do because you didn't do it out of genuine concern that you believed an autistic young man was being abused. You did it to blackmail and extort his mother. You're sick. It wasn't because of your morals. It's because you're an insecure fucking sick person.
I don't care.
Nobody's
Well, that's
turning
not
you
what we're
into the bad
trying to
guy.
do.
You posted that and you made yourself the
I
bad guy because
did.
you
are the
right. So I'm not
I did
making you the
post
bad guy.
it.
But you don't know.
Facts, Rowena. She will be Lolly CPS, APS caller forever. Hashtag real lifer. What a bitch.
But
About
yet,
Spencer to know his reactions
sitting
to
here
loud
telling
noises
me-
or loud voices. You don't know.
Okay. And that's why
That's
I
what I'm
sent it
telling
in.
you.
And the worst part about all of this, and again, I don't care if you like Julie or not, but the fact of the matter is Julie has shown us enough about Spencer that common sense would tell you that he stims, that he makes noises, that he slaps his thighs. Even I know this, and I don't follow that closely. So you don't have to be do a little research before you're out here accusing people and inciting people to call CPS. It's sick. It's honestly sick.
Don't you understand? I couldn't make that call. I don't know that family, just like I said in my post. I don't know that child. I don't know enough to make that call. I sent it to someone that could look into it if it was anything. I'm not going to make that call. I don't know what they've done with.
I don't know what they done with it. I hope they did what they wanted them to. Hey, Rowena.
Hey, honey.
Yes, that's who's
I gotta
talking.
get. I haven't heard all this. She talked to Sebastian's teachers,
And it got
Do
rolled
what?
over. Jones had
Do
wanted to talk
what?
about it, but Nunya rolled right on over it.
ma'am. You need to take a whole seat, for real.
Mm-hmm.
You're out here You're out here using, whether you like him or not, whatever. But you're out here using the biological father, writing emails with his name in it. He addressed it, told you to stop it. to the White House, coming out here lying on it, talking to his teachers, now using APS, CPS as a dog whistle and a threat, and then passing around this video. Are you kidding me?
Yep. And she switched the whole video to it being Al saying, "Shut the fuck up," smack, and then Spencer crying. And that's not what happened. All he said was fuck. Right. And there was no cry. And there's no sound of a hit.
Well, any parent that hasn't said fuck in front of their kid, you're a liar if you said you haven't.
I know, that's right. All these Pinterest moms out here, I just
swear to God.
I can't. So Lolly also made a post saying if people wanted the audio clip to email her and she'll send them the clip.
See, I remember that. I remember Julie coming up on Queen's panel and talking about, she said that she would send you the clip if you wanted it. So you're disseminating this to everybody.
Yep.
Whether
At first,
you like
I was
Julie or
behind
not,
the
she's a
scenes.
damn good mom. You know, I mean, it is what it is. What she does on YouTube is separate from her parenting, in my opinion, from what I've seen. And you don't have to be a professional to report child abuse. So you're going to tell me, Lolly, that if you're in the parking lot at Walmart and you see a kid get smacked in the parking lot, what are you going to do? Take a video, make a live, and then send it around to people? You don't have to be a professional. You don't have to be a mandated reporter. If you see something, say something. This is bullshit, though. This is what people need to be charged with to stop this. And people do it because it's under the guise of anonymity, which I can see why it is. It's like a double-edged sword. It's like you protect the person because sometimes it's own family members that are calling on family members, right? And it can get really hairy. So I can understand the anonymity, but then what the internet does is they take that and they use that anonymity as a shield to keep somebody out of your mouth. You're a liar. You're a real lifer. You will always be Lolly CPS caller. That's it. I mean,
Well,
I know
and
it's
the point,
APS, but
the main point being she didn't even do it out of genuine concern. It was to extort and blackmail. It was out of revenge. It wasn't because she genuinely thought she heard audio of this young man being beaten. No, it was because his mother wouldn't shut the fuck up about her. That's what makes it, and I kept hearing people comparing it. Oh, when the one person in the chat the whole time kept saying, what about when they called CPS on Brittany? Well, let me make something very fucking clear to you. They didn't call. Brittany's ex-friend called on her. Black Horse called on her. Secondly, Dark Horse, yes. Those calls came from a place of genuine concern. This is clear that this woman did this out of revenge.
But if we go by Lolly's standards, she heard the word fuck, and there was CPS whatever reports or whatever, then what about DJ? I mean, if we're going to go by those guidelines, and you're going to call that abuse.
Well, she said with Sebastian that he was abused because there were CPS visits.
Anybody can have a CPS visit. My dad had a CPS visit. We had a CPS visit on my sister because the neighbor never saw her in the front yard. And she's a fucking busy, he was a fucking busybody. And I mean, if whatever, it is what it is.
If open CPS visits or several CPS visits automatically equate to abuse, well, then you're saying your own friend is abusive. And that's a dumbass thing to say.
That's what I'm saying. If we go by her guidelines, then you're calling BJ an abuser. There you go. That's it.
Yeah, she was just so gross for doing this and then downplaying it all and having the nerve to get cocky and act like, oh, go ahead and make me out to be the bad guy. You are the bad guy. What you did was trifling.
And look, baby, on my I don't have a channel, but even if how disrespectful to tell somebody, what she said to Nunya about, she was talking or something. I'm like, girl, please. If that was one of us, can you imagine if Queen had done this? Holy smash.
Absolutely.
The streets would be on fire. They would just, but since it's Lolly, we gotta,
Mm-hmm.
Lolly will always be CPS caller. I'm not going to put APS caller because a lot of people don't know what APS is. So,
Well,
yeah,
she keeps saying, I didn't call. I didn't call. No, but you definitely incited people to call on your behalf. At minimum, you were inciting people to call.
Yep.
She really is nonsense. She's so gross.
And then she stands on that she's lost a child as a shield. I lost family members. I've lost lots of family members. That's not a shield. I'm sorry. It is.
Oh,
what
does
it
she
is.
get to that part yet? Wow.
Well, I don't know if she does in this because I haven't heard this. I haven't heard all this. I can't believe that I can't, and I do not believe that she has talked to Sebastian's teachers.
Oh, I think we lost her. She gone. All right, let me keep playing until she comes back. I'm going to kick you so you can come back.
Okay. I have not followed up with her. I told her, this is out of my hands. This is not something I am going to ever put out. But now
Ebony, yes,
I feel
we
like
are talking about.
Yeah, you know what? To be fair, I shouldn't have said that Dark Horse was out of genuine concern because I don't believe it was. The one phone call that she made, what wellness check, maybe that was genuine, but I don't know if the CPS was because you don't go emailing somebody warning them that you're going to call. You don't do that. So I shouldn't have said it was out of genuine. I can see why people after a buildup of things, but this one thing to take that and overanalyze it and make it what you want it to be because you're angry because Julie won't stop talking about you. Yeah, that's scummy. You're a scumbag.
The same clip. Yes, there's only one clip, Ebony. It's the same one. It's where Julie's sitting in her other son's room. She's sitting in a chair.
Mm-hmm.
Al walks by. She says she's going to help Spencer in the bathroom. She goes in to help him. She's gone 3 or 4 minutes. She comes back in. She's cleaning her hands. Al walks by, brings her in her cappuccino. He then goes into the bathroom. He helps Spencer. You can hear Spencer's typical stimming. He's singing a little bit. Then
That's not true at all. Okay, so Lily, who is trying to prove that she is not anti-Semitic, goes on a panel with a person has doubled down that she is anti-Islam. Makes perfect sense. Winning, going back to the bushes. Did she really say that? She's anti-Islam? Ooh, bless
stops. Julie's like, is
Thank you
everything
for hitting the
cool?
thumbs
Yes,
up.
fine. She sits back down. She's still talking.
Hey,
She
Austin.
hears a sound. It sounds like this. And Al says, fuck. Spencer goes, ugh. Spencer never cried. Spencer never screamed. Julie immediately
That's why
got
I
up.
wasn't.
Look how Lolly sits there and goes, okay. So you just lied about all of that, Lolly. You said it twice on this panel alone. You read out what you believed happened in that video, and Chase is coming up and giving great details as to what actually happened. And your only thing to say is, okay.
Spencer never cried. Spencer never screamed. Julie immediately
That's why
got
I
up
wasn't.
and went in there and said, is everything
You
okay?
people. What
You
if
were
he dropped
friendly
the
with her after
toothpaste?
she was outed. So this
What
is
if it
all
was
fake
just the
outrage.
toothpaste straw?
Is it really, Frederick? I was friendly with her after she was outed? Okay.
The way, no. He
We all
either
know whose fault
smacked
that
the
is.
counter or Spencer smacked his own chest because of frustration, which he does often, or something. The way Julie explained it was he was trying to either finish up cleaning him up after using the bathroom or brushing his teeth at that point, which Spencer doesn't like any of those things. He doesn't want those things
When
happening.
I tell you,
Can I ask a question?
can I just say this? I made a post and it was wrong and I apologize for it on my live.
You made a post, you sent it to 4 different people.
Can I just say this? This is all stupid because, well, I made a post, so I've already forgiven for it. No, it's not all stupid. What you did was fucking stupid.
And you threatened her by saying you were going to do this.
The very first time I sent the video, other than to this.
Well, to be fair, I'm not going to reach out to somebody and ask them what happened in the video, right? Like, I'm not going to, if I don't like somebody and I hear something concerning, I'm not going to reach out to them and say, hey, what happened? That's stupid. I don't expect her to do that. I'm not saying you're stupid for writing that. I get what you're saying. They don't like each other. The point is, if she really believed that he was being abused and it was worthy of a CPS or APS visit, she would have taken those steps. That's what she would have done. She would have never turned around and sent it around and made posts and warned her, if you don't do this, then I'm going to do this. It wasn't out of genuine concern. She knows she didn't fucking hear what she wanted to hear. She knew it. She just wanted to blackmail her. I'm not saying you're stupid, Joe Maggio. I get where you're coming from. You know I adore you. I'm just saying her intentions weren't out of genuine concern. She didn't give a fuck what that video really said. She just wanted something to utilize to harm her. That's it.
Woman that works in that profession is just now to Johnson. Because I wanted it to be the correct clip that people are talking about. I cannot make that call.
I think it's because they were both green team members. And once Julie was kicked out from the green team, they all had to hate her. You know what I mean? Like it was one of those things. Just everybody hate her. Right. She wanted Julie to shut up. And this was her way of trying to get her to shut up.
I am not a person that can decide because I don't know that family. I don't know that child.
Wow.
I have never raised an autistic child. I'm not making that call.
And we watched Spencer.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Right. You don't.
So Lolly, I'm confused though.
And then BJ apologized to her and says, Lolly, I'm so sorry you're getting this treatment. Oh, shut up. This is the treatment you'd want anybody else to get if somebody over here did it to you. Shut up.
Did not know.
Can I ask? Hello? Can I ask?
Hello?
So how is it if you only sent it to one person, right? The expert in that area. You sent it to them, the girl that you know.
The expert in that area. Thank you so much, Crafting with Amy. She sent it to a fucking subscriber.
You sent it to her.
Right.
How in the world would Julie have known you had this video to even be talking about it prior to your post?
I talked to 4 people and I had told them I'm very concerned. I don't know if this is anything or not, but I was sent and I have never said who sent it to me.
Oh, why not?
It was someone that was in her live at that moment.
PJ.
Okay.
And they
so you sent that clip to 4 different people.
Listen,
whoever you send it to, Lolly, if you only send it to 4 people, one of those people went right back to Julie with it. So you're an idiot. You're an idiot.
No. That clip has never been sent, but 2 times.
Oh, you just
One
talked
time
to
to
those
the
4
lady
people and
here.
told them what you seen
Thank
in
you,
the clip?
Sam.
Yes. I didn't even
so it's
explain
your version
the whole
that they
clip.
got.
I said I was.
And so did one of those 4
I
people
said,
then either go tell her or start talking about it
Do
in
you
chats
want my
with people?
answer? Listen.
Oh, this bitch is cocky. I am shocked they let this bitch talk to them the way she did.
She's trying to finish a sentence, Lolly. If you'd let her finish without talking over everybody.
They're finally chasing fucking pipes up to her. I mean, geez. Holy shit.
Well, you asked me a question, and I'm trying to explain it to where you understand it, because this is turned into something that it shouldn't.
This is turned into something that it shouldn't. You used a clip that was severely taken out of context to try to get people to call adult services. I mean, the fuck is taken out?
Well, there we can agree. I think this shouldn't have even been in existence.
Exactly. And I apologized on my part for putting that post. I never, ever should have done that. But I was pissed. And
He says exactly like she wasn't exactly part of it.
Did. And it was wrong. But I told 4 people, I heard a clip from Julie's live that concerned me.
So much,
and I didn't know what to do about it. Why is somebody sending it to me? I don't have an autistic child. I've never dealt with one with the severity that I'm assuming this young man has.
You don't have to have an autistic child.
Would it be?
You don't have to have an autistic child to understand what you just did. These people are so like gross with their. How can you act so stupid? Hey, Cheesy. How can you act so fucking stupid but claim to be so smart that you were able to get the White House involved in Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers' case? Lolly said, there was a post I made not too long ago about a crater, and I will be honest with you, I have a clip that doesn't bode well, and I knew she couldn't resist, and that clip has been sent on. Wow. You're a scumbag, Lolly.
Wrong if I sent, but listen, would it be wrong if I asked 4 people for their advice? Would it be wrong if I sent this to someone who is a professional in that field?
So not only did she send it to 4 people, but she also asked 4 people if she should send it. So are we up to 8 people now? What an idiot.
And they said, if you're concerned, send it to that person.
Okay.
And that's what I did. No one else.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how do we get from if that happened in private between you and 4 people.
Yep.
Right. I'm trying to figure out how do we get from a private convo from you and those 4 people, right? And then you decide to send it to the 5th person.
Right, Island. If she was really concerned, that's where it should have went to. Nowhere else. But this wasn't done out of concern. This wasn't morals or a bleeding heart for a vulnerable person. No, this was out of revenge. Out of revenge for a woman that she doesn't like.
Which is the only person who gets to clip to, decide is this safe? Is this not safe? Is something going on here? Something not going on here?
100%.
How do we get from there to Julie now knows?
Because one of those 4 people spoke. I don't know who it was. This is YouTube. Nothing stays private. I get that.
You only had 4 people and one of them betrayed you? Right. And now we know that at least 3 of the people on the panel have seen it at that point. So it's surpassed 4. We all know how that goes.
Understand that. One of those people told Julie or someone that knows Julie, there's a clip, and Julie creates this shitstorm out of Lolly's got this clip and she's threatening me and I'm going to have to sue her. And, this is a woman who hates Jewish people. And I'm like, what the hell? Stop.
What the hell?
Okay, so Julie starts going on and on and on about this situation when
Julie created this.
Julie created this. Julie's to blame because Julie found out that behind the scenes, Lolly was planning on sending this about to get people to call. So Julie's to blame for this. What a weird bitch you are. You are so weird, Lolly. I hate people. You know what? It all makes sense because the whole green team is like this. Every single person on the green team is a victim. They're all victims of the circumstances that they did, the situations they put themselves in, but yet they find a way to not be the victim. It's unbelievable. Example of calling CPS is my situation. I did call one time because my sister and her husband were using hard drugs. And I was extremely worried about the kids. Yeah, that was genuine. So I appreciate that, Phoebe, and I hope everything worked out. But this was blackmail.
When
Julie created this.
Well, not really, Lolly. I would disagree there only because your private conversations with the people who obviously, again, nothing is private here on YouTube, but those private conversations started that.
Right.
Whoever clipped it in the first place.
That kind of riled Julie up, right? And she starts, with her whole diatribe, which I am no fan of Julie. So please don't mistake this for that because this is not.
Well, don't you think Julie had a right to go on a diatribe when this woman's blackmailing her with a out of context clip? So is either abuse happening in the home and she's keeping quiet about it and only releasing it because her feelings are hurt, or she knows there was no abuse and used this to blackmail. Exactly. It was blackmail. She admitted it. She said several times because I was angry because she wouldn't shut up. And I warned her to shut up. Yep, blackmail.
Not that.
No, I understand. And you're correct. I should have never spoke to no one about it, but I was really concerned because I'm like, is this child being hit? Because that's what it sounded like. It sounded like something that he got hit, then he hollers out.
She's going to keep saying what it sounded like to her, despite the fact that several people now have stated they do not hear a child or anybody getting hit.
Like I said, once again, I am not a professional with that. I don't know, is that something or not?
What
And
an idiot.
There's a
therefore,
few things though,
that clip
Lolly,
never got played.
because
That
I
Well, I
clip
think
understand.
got
it's very
sent to someone
clear
who
that
knows
you.
better.
Well, yeah, but I also think that it's very clear. Just I don't know you before this particular conversation, so I'm not here to like judge one way or the other. I'm just judging from this conversation and from what you've said. But it's very clear that like you're willing to take a surface level interaction or a surface level piece of knowledge and make your
That's exactly it, right? But also, let's think about it. You people are saying in chat, like, why even go on this panel to explain it? Well, of course. Of course she will, because she wants their acceptance. She wants their acceptance.
assumptions or judgment on that situation. So, but when you do that, you don't really know. You don't, like you're saying, I don't really know what that life is like. I don't really know what that struggle is like. So,
And here's the thing, though. Is she playing dumb? Because the bitch sounds like she just really is dumb. And this was all done out of revenge. She was mad. Julie wouldn't shut up. So she blackmailed her, period.
so I wasn't sure. And I still wanted to be able to help if possible. I think that you attempting to want to help really made it much more worse.
Oh, yeah. She wanted to
I
help.
don't even know that it's
Are
the
you
want
kidding me?
to help.
Are you kidding me? You just sat here and listened to everything that woman says. And you come up with, yeah, she wanted to help. What part of that sounded like she wanted to help? Oh, please.
One, her and Julie don't get along. Okay.
Exactly.
Two,
Jason.
Lolly was beside
Oh, they have a
herself
history
when,
before this?
yes, Lolly was beside
Oh.
herself when somebody did this to Brittany J, as she should have been. I understand that. I was too. It's
Hey, look,
disgusting.
I don't know. I think no one should. This is my opinion when it comes to the CPS calling on people dealing with YouTube stuff.
Oh, let's hear your opinion, because you're in such a position to give one. You fucking idiot.
It shouldn't happen. There should be no
None
threats
of
of
us
it. There should be no
ever.
recordings of children.
I agree.
There,
Oh,
whoever's clipping this and
I
sending
agree.
it around are the fucking problems in the first place.
of course she is.
Autistic
Yes.
adults have been killed. They've been harmed when the police or other people show up at their door.
And that is true. That is true. We watched a video of a young autistic man being murdered in his own front property in a fence because he didn't listen to what the police were saying. Oh, that makes me
because they
angry.
don't understand the reaction that these adults have. Spencer's
I agree, casual.
profoundly autistic. He's going through a move right now. Tons of things are changing in his life. His whole situation changed from school to a residential program to a move to, a different bus. All of these things affect him. So now we're taking a clip where there's already frustration. He's already doing something that he doesn't want to be doing in the back.
Right. How about FOIA and children out of spite and revenge? You want to talk about that? Hypocrite panel. I'm just glad they're calling, well, they're not all, but I'm glad Jason's calling her out on the fuck shit. You did this out of revenge.
Bathroom, and we're taking that and calling Al
that was bad,
an abuser.
That was
when
sad.
that man, if you've ever watched them and you see how they care for Spencer and what they go through, she did. It's on the community post.
What do you mean? Who called him an abuse? Nanya so badly wants to not, and we know why. We know why. You want to see it again? How about several times a monster, abuse? There's so many posts of her saying that shit, and you're gonna say, "But who called him an abuser?" Oh, I don't know.
That he's
Lolly put out. Julie.
You. That he's
Lolly put out. Julie.
You
go
put
ahead,
that out.
Tracy.
It's on your community post.
That's what I was gonna. I'll explain in just a minute. Yes.
Yeah.
Julie put out a video of Spencer having a good day. Julie put out that video telling me how heartless and how horrible of a person I was because look how sweet Spencer is. I don't know Spencer. I don't know if he has good days, bad days, or all the above.
And you don't know Sebastian Rogers either, okay? You don't know him either.
I assumed
I don't
from
know,
what I
Sister.
heard. And I said, well, if I'm, a horrible person, then Al must be a monster.
Oh, there it is, folks. If I'm a horrible person and you dislike me, well, here's your husband. Wow. Revenge.
I don't know. I was mad. I'm tired of Julie and all her lies about me.
Oh, she
I
loves
don't
that
listen
nonsense.
to her. I don't talk about her.
Then how do you know she's even saying anything about you at all? If you don't listen to her, you don't watch
Oh.
them, you don't know anything about
Only
Spencer.
because
He's in
she
almost all
tags
the
me.
videos.
Duh. Because of her, I took my tag off.
Because she tags me. Duh.
I'm
You
tired
don't
of being
listen.
tagged in all of her stuff. I'm tired of
And
her
you guys don't
putting
get
my
along
name
because
out
of
there.
Sebastian's case, right? You guys don't get along because
That's
of
it.
No, I don't care. Look, she came here to YouTube. I listened to 1 or 2 of her lives at the very, very beginning. And like I said yesterday on my live stream, she wasn't the channel for me. I wasn't listening to her. I wasn't going to go back to her. I have no personal beef with her on any level.
I have no personal beef with her, but I warned her. If you don't do what I say, I'm going to report this.
Level.
You're an asshole.
And I just didn't listen to her.
I mean,
don't
adults are
agree with the
adults to
things
argue.
that she said, but
You guys can be petty
I know
and
people don't
argue.
agree with.
But
Jesus, Pete.
Spencer is off limits, just like BJ's kids and everybody else's. This is insane. We've turned this place, not all of us, into a place where it's okay to clip children. It's okay to threaten CPS.
Yeah, not all of us.
It's okay to disrupt
We just
fucking
get blamed
families'
for it.
lives. And if you're participating in it, then you're one of the people who are making it okay for it to happen. So when it happens to somebody that you like, you can't be outraged.
And that's what I tried saying in the beginning. If you're going to sit there and act like you were outraged that Brittany's ex-friend called CPS on her, what you just did is worse because you did it out of fucking revenge.
Say anything then.
Think anybody that is not a professional in anything pertaining to children that's on a YouTube as a creator should ever make that.
Of course they are. They're okay with the fact that Brittany wanted me to go to jail for 20 years, accused me of a horrific crime in my neighborhood, cost me thousands and thousands of dollars and sleepless nights. Of course they're okay with that. They don't fucking like me anymore. Of course they're okay with it.
Decision. That's what I agree with. And that's why I didn't do that.
I don't disagree with that, Lolly. I think the part where
Yeah, plenty of us talk about revenge, but we don't weaponize people's children or loved ones to seek that revenge, Mia. That's the difference. And of course, Nanya understands what you're saying, Lolly. She wants nothing more than to vindicate you of this fucking title.
Do that.
I don't disagree with that, Lolly. I think the part where we just have like a difference of opinion is I just don't think that there's at any point in time, unless you physically see somebody like getting their ass whooped on a live stream, I just don't think that there's any need for it. I also don't think that you were genuinely concerned about this kid. I think you were absolutely using this against her and thought that you had a little spicy piece of information that you could throw at her
100%.
and blackmail her with in an attempt to not for her to
an attempt to extort her. So it's not a little blackmailish, it is blackmail.
not talk
Let me
anymore.
explain.
I don't agree with
Hey, what the crock?
Let me explain something. I had that clip for about a little over a week.
Oh, wow.
Before I ever put out a post about it.
Which is even worse, bitch. Even worse. You held on to your blackmail. You think that helps you?
I didn't just get this clip and say, oh, I got blackmailed towards Julie. No. She gets word that I've got a clip. And she is the one that went on the attack. I'm tired of her putting my name in her mouth.
Listen, bitch, if I found out that you had a clip that you were passing around to make it seem like I was abusing my children, you better believe I would have done far more than what fucking Julie did when she found out. Oh, yeah, Julie didn't even say your name at first, bitch. She wouldn't even say who the fuck it was. Now, again, I disagree with saying that Brittany's to blame for this, but, is what it is.
I don't bother that woman. I get tired of it.
What the crock? Thank you so much, sweetheart.
Let
That
me
was
ask you
all.
this then.
I did
You're in true
something
crime,
that was
Lolly, right?
absolutely, wait, I did something that was 100% absolutely wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel
But you
bad
are in true
about it.
crime. You got it a week ago, let's say. You admittedly know nothing about this family, you know, Spencer in particular or Al. You know nothing about profound autism. So you get the clip. Did you then do your due diligence and go back and look for videos with Spencer and Al in them at
Of
all
course not.
before you went and talked to these other people saying, I got this very concerning clip, but I don't know anything about autism and I don't know anything about this family, but I might send it to a professional to see if maybe they think they should turn it in.
Because we all know, Jason, you know, you called it for what it is. This was done out of revenge. She didn't give a fuck if she heard what she thought she heard. She wanted to blackmail Julie. She wanted to make Julie look like a piece of shit.
Did you go do your
Look,
research to
when
see, okay, is this a normal behavior for him since he is profoundly autistic?
look, when I contacted this person that I have known for a very long time and is a very upstanding, very good person.
If they're a very good, upstanding person, they wouldn't be fucking with you. Shut up.
I said, here's her channel. Please go back. Please go through her lives. Tell me, or you decide for yourself and tell me, am I way off? And I did ask for her.
That's not what you said because you already made it clear what the fuck you did. You're a liar. That's not what happened. Yeah, please do hit the thumbs up.
Once she has looked into it, her decision, after it's all over and done with, to please contact me so that we can go have lunch one day.
Oh, shut
and
up.
she can help me understand what that was about.
Oh, that is weird, bitch. But who believes that? Who believes that? That this woman said to her, oh, after I call CPS, we're gonna go ahead and have lunch and I'll help explain to you what this is all about. I'll help you all understand it.
That's what I did. It was not anything to be revengeful. I turned it into that because I was mad at Julie. Yes. And I have 100% accepted that. But I'm not going to make a call to CPS. I'm not going to call Adult Protective Services.
Nope. Of course you're not.
So
you're gonna
did you?
I'm not going to do
me-
anything like that. But that was my point.
No, your point was to scare this woman into never saying your name again.
As far as everything with these kids that we cover in their home life and things, and they're disappearing left and right. And
kids are disappearing left and right. All these kids in their home lives, you don't know these kids, you don't know their home lives, you know nothing about them.
Like, I don't know what to do with this.
Yeah, just like her friend.
Would it be wrong if I sent it to my friend? That's my question to my friends. Would it be wrong if I gave this? Because I was just going to delete it.
So you didn't find it concerning, you asshole. If she was just going to delete it, then you never found it concerning. So why the fuck are you acting like it was this big concerning moment? You just admitted yourself you were just going to delete it. It was nothing. Right there, she should be called out for it.
Sat there. I didn't even listen to it for several days.
Wow. Wow.
It bothered me. I didn't know.
It bothered her so bad that she didn't even listen to it for several days and she was just going to delete it. Wow.
If this child was being abused.
Unbelievable.
I took it that way. But like I said, I'm not a professional when it comes to autism. I have never raised one. I've never been around someone with severe autism.
What an idiot.
How am I going to make that judgment call? I can't do that.
Shut up, Lolly. You're so full of shit, you weirdo.
Well, maybe by
now
getting some
everybody
context.
all over the internet has me calling CPS
Yeah,
and
you're a
reporting
scumbag.
Julia now. No,
Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and put you on my thumbnail for today. You're a scumbag.
Did
That
you?
was
Okay, my
her.
I've got a
think a dog
question.
whistle is still. I don't think it'd
It's
be
still
fair to put
incitement,
the call
no matter
on
which
you.
way.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be fair to put the call on you, but I definitely think it'd be fair to.
Yes, it
put the
is
dog.
fair. If a call resulted from this, it is very fair to put that call on Lolly. What do you mean? If I made a fucking post that told you all that Brittany's partner is a monster and that the children are without a doubt being abused, and I heard it with my own ears, and every comment underneath says CPS needs to be called, I'm calling CPS. You think I wouldn't be held accountable for that? Just because she didn't actually dial the number? Wow, unbelievable.
Whistle on you for sure.
But I've got
My
a
question
question.
is,
100%, because
Unreal.
I posted
if you
that.
felt like that post
That
was
was me
wrong,
posting.
yeah, if you felt like the post is wrong and that you shouldn't have done it, how come you still have it up?
Oh, yeah, how about that?
I didn't want to hide
Did Nunya
anything.
fall off?
You know what I'm saying?
No, it was Joneson.
Did
Everybody
you?
talks about everybody else that
Unreal.
deletes stuff. Dirty delete,
Yeah,
dirty
yeah.
delete. I wasn't going to be that
I can hear you,
person.
Lolly. I couldn't
Oh, I wasn't going to be that person at dirty delete. You are dirty. Shut up.
hear Nunya or
I-
Joneson.
No,
Okay.
this is.
Because
Can
we're
you
not
hear
talking.
Joneson?
But
I can hear you now,
Johnson.
but Nunya
Sorry,
kind
Lolly,
of
hold
just came in.
All right.
Okay, I hear Jason Lolly say something. Something.
All right. 89% in this community. I'm addressing specifically the Lolly situation. I don't agree with nothing that Julie says, except for her raising Spencer and how difficult of a job that is. But that's what we like to do here. Well, yeah, Lolly did this, but what about what Julie did? That has nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah.
Well, I
no,
have a question that was in the chat.
Yeah, the what about isms are fucking tiresome.
Somebody said that you were talking about having this clip on your live stream and you told people to email you if they wanted it. Did that happen?
Right?
not
Stu?
one email did I ever receive.
Okay, so
Because
you didn't
I was-
receive any.
So you would have been willing to
No.
give out that clip for other people to have?
No.
Well, she gave it to Joneson and you. I mean, of course she was willing to give it out.
Mm-mm. I would
No,
tell.
no.
I would explain to them what.
Okay, Stuttering Stanley.
Have?
No. Mm-mm. I
The
would
post literally said, if you want the clip, email me. But she wouldn't give them the clip, you guys. Surely she won it.
I would explain to them what I heard. I'm not sending that clip out. No, I just sent it to Joneson so that she could hear the correct clip. That was it. The
What a
very
liar.
And I
second
appreciate
time that clip got sent. That was it.
I'm
The second time that clip got sent, but you sent it to 4 other people prior. So how's it the second time?
It has been sent 2 times, and I can prove that. I got tons of emails and not one
I
time.
actually believe you there, but I guess
Of course
for me,
you
I just
would.
think to myself of like, why would
Look.
you offer that to people other than to basically like give
I told them,
credibility
if you're
to the claim
interested in
you're
that,
making.
Right. Come
this
on.
is my wording on my live. If you're interested in that clip, email me.
This is the God's honest truth. They just don't want to see it. Right, Amy? It's just so obvious. Like, yeah, I believe you. You just lied this
I had
entire time, but I
already
believe you.
decided if they're that interested, I will explain to them what I heard. Tell them I am uneasy about it, and I have sent it to someone.
Right. She was just going to delete it at first, DJ. She was just going to delete it at first, but then Julie found out about it. Julie started talking about Lolly. Wouldn't even say Lolly's name. So then Lolly had to use it as a bargaining chip. Hey, if you keep saying my name, I will call. I will report your husband. Shows how much they really cared. Jones has barely spoke, to be honest, locked and loaded.
Good deal. No, I'm not that horrible of a person.
Yes, you are.
Never,
yes,
ever
you are. Put a one
would
in
I
the chat.
ever
She's a
share a
horrible person.
clip of what I
Never would I ever share a clip of what I think is abuse, but yet you shared it to 4 other people prior to Joneson. What do you mean you wouldn't share it?
thought could possibly be a child being hit.
Oh, okay.
I hear the smack whack whatever the noise is.
The smack whack that never.
But
existed.
you were so concerned.
I didn't
that you waited
know.
a week to have it reviewed.
Right.
To have it
Okay,
reviewed.
so somebody
sat on it for a week before she even looked at it.
did email.
It was a week before I ever even, it was like 4 days before I even opened it. I think it was 4.
4 days. Then
'Cause
she was
really,
just
I
going to
don't pay
delete
attention
it.
to Julie. And then when I finally opened the clip and listened to it,
Unreal.
I was unsure what to do.
Oh, you're so lost and confused.
Like
you
I
poor
said,
little
I've
thing.
never dealt with a kid like that. So is this
He's an adult, for fuck's sake. Shut up.
something that happens? Is this, like Jason said, he could have hurt himself? See, that was never anything I even considered. Because I don't know. But I knew I wasn't going to be the one to make that call. And therefore I sent it to someone I knew.
What a bitch.
Gave her Julie's channel. I said, from what I've heard,
What a bitch.
she does talk about him. Go listen. This may be nothing. It may be something. I don't know what to do with it. It's now in your hands.
What a liar. What a bitch. You knew exactly what you were doing.
I'm out of it.
I'm out of it.
But I did ask her, please, when you're through, take me to lunch and help me to understand.
Nope. Rewind it back. You said that the woman said to you, after this is all done and said, I'm going to take you to lunch and teach you. You didn't say that you asked her to take you to lunch. You said she offered. Now you're saying I said, and when you're done making this call and analyzing this family that you don't know based off a little portion of a clip, please take me out to lunch and educate me. Oh, shut the fuck up. Is anybody else tired of these people acting like they actually give a fuck? Oh, take me out to lunch and educate me, please. Educate me to what abuse is. You sound fucking weird even saying that. You sound so weird saying that. I said to her, when you're done reporting this family over this innocent clip, please take me out to lunch and educate me. You're a liar.
But I did ask her, please, when you're through,
right,
take me to lunch and help me to understand.
What a liar.
So that I'm never put in this situation again.
So I'm not put in this situation again.
I don't know people's home lives. I don't know your home lives.
What a liar.
Even my subscribers. I don't know their home lives. What little they tell me, you know.
Even my subscribers, I don't know their home lives. Like we're supposed to, what a weirdo. Thank you, B. Frank. I doubt there was anything concerning taking place.
I can't make a judgment call on anybody's house.
Oh, but you can pass
or
it
their
around.
Children or their grandchildren.
But yeah, you made a post where you confidently called him a monster and said he was abusing his son. Now you can't make a judgment call? You just contradict yourself this entire stream.
That's not my place to do.
Oh,
so the main thing is, you feel like because it's being put out there that Lolly supposedly called adult services, you wanted to come up here and make sure you clarify that you did not call adult services.
I never did. I sent it to the right person.
I sent it to somebody else to make the call. What part don't you understand?
The right person to go over it, to look into it, that knows about children like him.
Well,
first off, I'm saying children like him. I never raised a child like him. I don't know children like him. Fucking say people with autism like him. It just sounds like ew. I don't know children like him. It sounds fucking rude.
It's not you deem them to be the right person. I don't think that that's really right either, because I don't know how anybody could potentially assess someone when they've never met them, they've never interacted, right. They don't know their diagnosis, like all of those things.
Exactly,
so they're listening
and that's
to
the thing.
A very quick clip.
That's when
to determine
right, and that's why I gave her. That's why I gave her her channel and said, from what I understand, she has talked about her sons.
From what I understand, shut up.
Here's her channel. Do with it what you need to do. I don't know what to do with it.
Oh my God. This lady is tiresome, isn't she?
I was unsure. I don't want to take a chance in making some big report and then causing this child more damage than it would be to help. No, I can't take that on me.
Oh, you can't put that on you? So you put it onto a so-called friend? You're a fucking idiot.
But I was worried because I wasn't sure about what I was hearing.
Okay.
And then Julie gets wind of this and turns it into this massive thing
As she
that I
should.
have called on her and Al.
You incited, at minimum. I don't know if they got a call or not. At minimum, you wanted people to call.
No, I never called anyone.
Oh, shut up. That's even worse. That's even worse to sit there and pretend that you heard abuse and it was so concerning to you, yet you never made a phone call. That makes it worse. You think that makes it better for you. It makes it worse.
And I told her, and then she starts about me not liking Jewish people.
You probably don't,
What
bitch.
the
Shut up.
heck?
What the heck?
Never mind. That's beside the point. It just sent me over the edge, and I made a post.
So this bitch got sent over the edge because Julie found out that behind the scenes, she's passing around a clip, which she deems to be her child being abused by her husband. And how dare Julie get pissed about that, right? How dare Julie get upset about that? You're a scumbag. I hate people like this woman that takes zero accountability for what the fuck they did. Even a smidgen, and say, you know what? I started all of this by receiving that clip and passing it about. Julie got wind of it. She had a right to be upset, and I'm sorry. No, it's Julie's fault. She said, I hate Jewish people.
That I am not proud of.
Oh, shut
I'm
up.
not.
You seem very proud of
And
it.
I'm not
You
going to
circle
sit here and
jerk. You're
lie about
fucking weird,
it.
bitch.
I did that.
So just to clarify, you have no
See, with confidence, she'll tell everybody she did that with confidence, but you won't accept that you did all of this. God, her and BJ are a match made in weirdo fucking heaven or hell.
no problem with you have no problem with discussing it with the 4 people you discussed it with.
Right.
You're not apologetic for sharing the clip with the expert lady.
Right.
You're only apologetic for or regretful of the community post threatening it.
Yep.
Right?
Hey, no one.
Kind of.
Oh, kind of. She won't even accept that. Holy shit.
I
That was the
am.
kind of part.
I was very confused.
I was confused. You're all fucking ditzy. Every one of you on the quote unquote green team are ditzy as fuck. You all act confused when accountability is being sought. Always.
In that clip on what to do.
I was confused on what to do.
I'm not regretful to send it to someone that knows more about the situation.
Question, isn't it?
Well, did you hear
With
Julie's
children.
explanation?
I didn't know she played the clip on her live either because she told all of them that she wouldn't play it. Did she play it on her live? Because she certainly said she would never play it. Wow.
No, and that's the thing. I did not go back. That live she privated that live. I couldn't go back to listen to it.
Oh.
So I don't know what her explanation was. She put that live on private.
First off, if she put that live on private, she didn't give an explanation during that. She gave an explanation after the fact. Shut up, Lolly. These people claim to be in true crime. Isn't it concerning? God,
And so
concerning. So scary.
all I knew is
They can vote
that
too.
did not sound good.
And drive.
And I don't know what to do with it.
And be on the jury. God, they
So-
scare me.
I gave it to someone who deals with children every single day for 30 something years now.
Oh my golly. Shut up.
That would know better. That could look into it or decide, hey, this could just be like Jason said, he hit his head on the counter or something.
Is this woman exhausting for anybody else? Holy shit.
I don't know.
Even the way she talks is annoying. Abused. Abused.
And I made a post and I am very sorry for it.
No, you're not. You're sorry you're getting called out. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Okay. Well,
When you left,
I mean,
so now it's
I don't
just
know how else to
course.
explain it. And I'm not trying to be this big bad person. And I hate
you are more than a big bad person. You are a trifling bag of burning trash. Okay? You're more than a horrible person. You, Lolly, are the monster. You are the monster that would use a vulnerable young adult as a weapon and tool, his safety, his comfort, his future, and his present as a tool to shut his mother up. That makes you far more than a piece of shit. It makes you the monster. What a scum fucking biscuit. You are a piece of shit, Lolly. You're a weird piece of shit. Why don't you start emailing the White House and ask them to educate you? You fucking lying piece of shit. Who the fuck sends off a clip of what they believe to be abuse and turns around and says, and after you're done reporting this family, would you please take me out to lunch and educate me? Take your own fucking fat ass out to lunch and educate yourself, you dumb bitch. What a fucking idiot. I'm so tired of these adults acting like they're incapable of educating themselves. Take me out and educate me. I'm just a little withering flower that just wants to do good in the world. So please educate me. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. She said she wouldn't play until she spoke with her attorney. Oh, another one with a fucking attorney. Shut up. You people ruined all of this. This whole fucking community is a burning pit because of people like this. I'm so fucking sick of it. The fucking lawsuits and protective orders and CPS and APS and all these things. Shut the fuck up and clean up your own fucking houses. Holy shit.
Drama?
Oh,
I don't want no drama. I just want
you are the drama. You trifling
to
asshole.
do good things for people and help people. And
how are you doing good things or helping anybody by sitting there saying Sebastian was so severely abused? What help have you done, Lolly? You've done no help.
I wasn't sure about the clip.
Oh, I wasn't sure about the fucking clip. Either you heard
I took it out of my hand.
You know what's funny? She keeps repeating herself, right? She keeps saying, I wasn't sure about the clip. I wasn't sure. But yet you sat up there twice, Lolly, with confidence and stated what you heard in that clip, which you deemed to be abuse. So how were you not sure? And now you're so certain that you put it on a post and offer it to other people. Why are they buying her bullshit? Because they want to buy it. That's why.
It's gone. The only reason I had that clip to send you is because I took it out of her email that I sent her.
Shut up.
I had already deleted it from.
Even the whining she's doing. I already deleted it. I just took it from the email I had to send her. Like she's like in this whining voice. Shut the fuck up. You're grown ass women. You're using her child as a weapon. I don't even fucking like Julie. And anybody with a lick of sense can tell this is fucking wrong. But they're going to sit there and act like, oh, yeah, well, I was just unsure. And maybe it is abuse. Maybe it isn't. Or da-da-da. Shut up. Fucking say you're sorry and mean it. Go educate yourself. Get a free lunch out of it. Take me to lunch.
My phone.
God, I can't stand her.
Jason, do you need the link again? She's saying that's not what she said. I probably missed it because I was looking for a comment.
If Jason never said maybe he banged his head on a counter, you idiot.
Rosebud made.
Right,
but,
the White House and blah, blah, blah.
Did you say Jason said he hit his head or something?
Yeah, she never.
Oh, something about hitting the bathroom counter or something.
Oh, shut up.
You know, I didn't know what it was.
Oh, my God. Here she goes again.
The whole clip I wasn't sure about. That's all there was to it.
But again, you wrote it in a post and you said here twice with certainty that child was being abused.
I wasn't sure.
Oh my God.
You can understand though that like why people are outraged. Like
no, she doesn't understand it because she's as dissy and ignorant and a perpetual victim, just like her little buddy Brittany.
It's you.
Yes, to a point. I can. Yes,
weaponizing it against her.
I did
because of y'all's spat. Yeah,
and
now you're admitting that you weaponized it against her because you were mad at her. Wow.
I hate myself for doing that because
shut up. You hate that you're
not the person I want to be.
It's not exactly who you are.
The person I thought I was. And yes.
You know what? I hope the White House finds out about you. We're telling the White House, Lolly. Fucking idiots.
It was wrong on many levels. And to follow it back up.
Which level was wrong, Lolly? Why don't you go level by level and tell us which parts you were wrong at? Because this whole time you have made excuses for yourself.
Was wrong again.
I know.
Right.
I don't want to
already,
get
Beth.
sorry if you hear the dog howling,
Shut up.
Oh, it's okay.
but I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be a bad person.
I don't want to be that bad person. It just landed in my lap. What am I doing?
If you don't want to do that, all you can do is
Not
take
do it?
accountability, acknowledge your movements,
I
and
keep trying.
try to correct them for the future. That's
know.
all. That's all you can do. But I mean, I can.
Notice that though. People like Lolly that admittedly weaponized a child, an autistic young man, are able to take accountability and do better in the future. But all of you, we're going to use everything you've ever said and done, and we're going to hold it against you. And you are never allowed to do better. Only the woman that incited a bunch of people to call CPS because the kid's mother wouldn't shut the fuck up about her. Only they are given a pass.
Understand why Julie was upset because like it was something ran back to her, right? Like the telephone game, like you told.
Exactly. And that's what
it came back to her correctly. It wasn't the telephone game. Exactly what Julie was told is exactly what was happening. It's exactly what Lolly went on to do. Weaponize that clip to hold against her as blackmail and extortion.
For people, that person ran to her, hyped her up about it, and got a mess going. But so you can understand a little bit on that part why she would be upset because that's what she was told.
Yeah,
that's exactly what was done thereafter too, though.
And I kept trying to put it out there. I did not call CPS. I did not call adult. I don't know how old Spencer is. That tells you.
There we go again. But she didn't do it, guys. She's not the one that did it. So shut up, Julie. That's what she's saying. Although I handed off to my friend and I sat on this panel with 500 people watching and said twice that video is your child being abused. Don't be mad at me because I didn't actually pick up the phone and dial a phone number.
See how much I'm not sure. I don't know. I am assuming he's an older child.
Shut up. You don't even know the kid's
older person. I don't know. And so I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Somehow she wouldn't know where to begin. She only knew to send it to her friend who deals with autistic children. Holy shit.
And it does. You're right. It does give Julie
You know what
ammo.
I'm saying?
It gives Julie ammo. Who cares
he's an
about the
adult.
ammo? You're weaponizing her child to try to get her to not say your name anymore. Who gives a fuck about ammo? That's all these people are worried about. I seen comments saying, now Julie's going to make sympathy money. Who the fuck cares about money? You're trying to ruin this kid's life because you don't like his mother. Are you people that fucking YouTube brain rotten that you don't see the bigger picture anymore? Holy shit.
And I used a child. It was wrong on all levels.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm glad that you showed up so that you could clarify that you were not, you actually did not reach out to anybody. And
come on, Jones.
I mean, that can put a full stop to that narrative. But
no, it doesn't put a full stop to it. Lolly, you're the reason they were called. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Lolly's to blame. Holy shit. It puts a stop. That puts a stop to that narrative. No, it fucking doesn't. It verifies that narrative. It amplifies that narrative. And it makes it even worse because you didn't even do it out of genuine concern. You did it out of revenge. You look trashier than you did in the beginning. Lots of ones still think you're to blame there, Lolly.
Thank God.
Yeah,
you know, and like I said, as far as
people are still going to be tripping. What if it was you, Jonesin? Are you kidding me? Yeah, people are still going to be tripping.
Taking those posts off, I instantly wanted to do that
like when it hiding it though, right? I mean,
exactly
all the excuses for a trap.
It's like
I do.
Just keep buttering her up, baby. Just keep layer it with more butter. Sprinkle it with honey. It's still a fucking moldy biscuit.
I mean, I couldn't win no matter which direction I went with it. But now that it's all out there, now that everybody knows about it, it's going to be taken off my channel. I don't want no part of that.
Yeah, I would suggest taking it down now.
Yeah.
I would suggest notifying the White House. That's what I would suggest. Let me make my suggestions as fucking asinine as yours.
I just didn't.
I get you didn't want it to look like you were hiding something. But
Yeah.
Right.
Don't hide the fact
Exactly.
that you're
And as far as Brittany goes,
oh, shut up.
I never even reached out to her about it. She had no clue about it.
Oh,
Unless,
of course she didn't, Lolly. Of course she didn't.
somebody else
She just later tells you she's so sorry you had to go through this.
told her, but it never came from me.
Shut up.
I mean, I go in Brittany's channel occasionally.
What do you leave when she's snoring?
But I'm not one that's gonna go run into other creators.
Oh, shut
Hey,
up.
I got this big clip. That's not what any of this was about.
No, you just ran it to your fucking group of 4 and one of them told her. Imagine thinking you have 4 people to trust and you can't even trust those 4. That is so sad for you.
I was genuinely concerned.
Yeah,
You already said you weren't concerned. You were just going to toss it. Does anybody else remember this bitch like 10 minutes ago saying that she was just going to delete it? Now you are genuinely concerned again? Holy shit, you can't make up your lie.
I don't know
But I
how
wasn't
Brittany
sure.
really got drug into it other than
I don't know.
Julie was still
Other than the fact that Brittany said, Lolly, I'm so sorry they're doing this to you. Instead of saying, Lolly, what you did is fucking wrong. And it's hypocritical that you pretended to give a fuck that it was done to me, but you would do it to somebody else. How about that? I already said the same thing. Of course not, B. Tim. Of course they want it.
upset at her.
I
It's
don't
always
Yeah, I
Brittany's
felt
fault.
bad
Yeah,
for-
you're right, Jason. So
I felt bad
but-
for Brittany. I just was like, I'm so sorry you got brought into this, because no time was Brittany's name ever brought into it.
Oh, shut up, Lolly. She don't feel bad for you. I felt bad. I felt bad for Brittany, but not the young man that I was going to use and abuse out of revenge. I felt bad for Brittany.
Didn't even talk to her about it. I talked to 4 of my close people,
They're so close to you. One of them told her.
and I was seriously concerned.
Sanction.
And if that makes me a bad person, it is what it is. I'm not going to apologize for being concerned.
Now she's back to being concerned. But again, we did hear her say she was just going to throw it away. It's not really.
This is wild. But hey, okay, this is just an example, not a dog whistle, just an example.
Oh, be
okay?
careful.
Okay, this is just an example.
Oh,
We
boy.
heard your dog crying in the background. Should we call Animal Protective Services?
I might have heard it.
Because that, you know, you even had to apologize for your dog crying in the background.
Why was that dog crying?
Yeah. Going by your logic, I'm worried about your dog. This is just an example of this thinking. Nobody do anything. I mean, dog, whatever it is, whatever. You
She
were
had
never
no. She's
concerned.
a liar.
You
She
were never
contradicted
concerned.
herself so many times. I'm so stupid.
Mm-hmm. You were never concerned. Never, ever. And it is what it is. The only reason why you're addressing it is because you're getting backlash on it. And you will forever be Lolly CPS caller. And I will correct everybody in chat that doesn't refer to you as that from now on.
Yeah, and normally nobody even speaks of this dumb bitch, but how
Right.
stupid. She literally said, I waited 4 days to even listen to it, and then I was just going to delete it. But oh, she was so concerned.
And then says, take me to lunch and educate me. Bitch, tell me you are not so entitled. Oh my
I
God.
know.
Oh
But
my
before
God.
that, she said the lady said to her, and when I'm done, I'm going to take you to lunch and educate you. Then she turned it to, and I said to her, when you're done, take me to lunch and educate me. Yeah, okay.
You don't know about autism and you're how old? I mean, I know not knowing everything, but you covered Sebastian. You dug so deep that you claim you've spoke to his teachers.
Right.
But you don't know about autism? Shut up.
Speaking of which, if she suddenly saw a fucking video of Sebastian Rogers being like abused by Chris or Seth, would you just be like, you know what? I'm just going to hold on to this and review this in a couple of days and not bring it to the authorities that maybe as proof of evidence of stuff like that? No, you know what I mean? Like, would you do that?
Well, I think it would depend on if it was Chris or Seth. If it was Chris, you know, we'd go live about it and spin it out. If it was Seth Sean, then, we would delete it and act like it never happened. Let's just be real.
Also, Lolly, since I'm always wrong, because everyone says I'm always wrong, you better be fucking careful of your language about saying their abuse, like that guy abuses his kid.
Yeah.
Because they don't look like they need money. I don't think they're going to need a fucking GoFundMe to sue people like your fucking grifting friend BJ, who, where's the money? We're on 12/3, by the way. What was it, been 6 months?
Yep.
6 months. Where the fuck is that money gone? 15,000, boom. And I love how like this like a group of people like Nunya and fucking Jones. Jones is out of it. Jones is like literally like, oh, Nunya, can you do all the talking for me? I have no clue what the fuck's going on. And Nunya's like, well, I understand.
What was your thought process?
What was your thought process of blackmailing this woman? And what was your thought process on that?
And look, kudos to one of her, or however many of her 4 friends that she initially sent it to. Kudos to whoever told Julie, because I would want to know. Oh, hell yes, I would want to know. But what I would do is I wouldn't go live about it. No, I would go, let's just say real life, not on YouTube.
Right, handle it the proper way.
That's right.
Everybody uses this type of shit as fucking content instead of what it should be. That's why it's so watered down anymore. This whole piece of shit.
I mean, if you believe someone's abusing a child or abusing a young adult and they're mistreating them, you don't sit there and act like, oh, nothing's happening. Let me check it out in 4 days. And maybe I'll make a YouTube video or use it as blackmail material. You would probably go to the authorities if you actually felt concerned, but you didn't feel concerned.
She didn't feel concerned.
She didn't. That's the thought process, Nunya. She didn't. She was using it as blackmail, and then she went on your panel, and she tried to canoodle herself on there, and you give her a pass, and you couldn't because Jason was holding her feet to the fire, and you couldn't go against Jason,
Yep.
Hey, Cauliflower, if anything happens to Brittany by Craig, it'd be this side's fault. How about when she herself, Angela, put out that Brittany had to escape Craig in December and take her kids without suitcases or clothes or anything and run off to a hotel? It was okay then, right? It was okay then talking about him being abusive, right?
So Cash brings up what I brought up. I brought up a funny analogy last time, like when I was on Trisha's. I was basically said, like Brittany says, like, that lawsuit would have, that injunction would have happened even without her and stuff like that. She says that all the time.
No, it wouldn't have. They didn't have anything to put me in with without Brittany.
But let me finish.
I get what you're saying, sure.
No. And then she said that. And I says, okay, so the scenario would be, let's say you're walking down the street and you see a person getting mugged by 3 people. And you decide, you sit there and you see to yourself, that guy's already getting mugged. So let me just join in and just go in there and help them mug that person even more. So it's like 4 people instead of calling the cops or walking away. That's basically what she's basically admitting to. She's like, well, these people would have gotten hit anyway. So let me just join in and give them a good kick while they're on the ground. Why not?
I'll be sure to make sure the judge hears everything Brittany's ever said about all of this. I can't fucking wait. Which again is we were told not to submit our briefs, which means the judge is making a ruling as we speak. So,
oh Jesus Christ! Did he really say not to make? What did you say that again?
Not to send in our briefs. Our briefs were due today, but we put in for a continuance, and we also put in for a quash because their briefs are so poorly written, we can't even respond to it, and they didn't send in their bind it briefs, which is the hard copy for the judges and for us. Yeah. And when we called to find out, hey, what's going on? Do we have to submit it? Did we get a continuous, whatever? We were simply told, we were put on hold, came back, don't submit the briefs. The papers are in the judge's hands, which means they're making a ruling. They're probably rolling on our quash.
I'm hoping for good news for you. You know what I mean? Like, I think you're going through a lot, and I hope everything goes, eventually something good.
Fucking end.
Yeah, I know, man. It's tough to go through lawsuits and bullshit like this, but hopefully you start seeing the light.
Yeah, I can't wait. Get us back into lower court. Get all the masses into Pennsylvania. It's going to be beautiful.
That'd be a great Christmas present.
Wasn't it? Oh my God, I was saying the same thing, Rowena.
You were talking about BJ saying, whatever she was saying. It was so funny. It was hilarious. That snoozing that you played earlier from
Oh yeah, where she says she's
okay.
not sleeping.
Well, she was
Mhm.
she was making fun of me. Shit, airplane. Oops, sorry.
That's the FBI. That's the White House. Lolly has got the Washington to find out about you because of
Yeah.
that song you sang about BJ. You're in trouble. You're in trouble.
Let's go
Sorry, but
PA
what I
court.
was saying is her and the limp lemon. They were having a ball because I made a funny noise when I was laughing. Whatever. Anyway, and then she said I didn't have teeth, and what else?
Oh,
Oh,
you don't have
but then.
teeth?
I don't have
Oh.
teeth, and I love learning about myself from YouTube. And then she said, she said that I sounded tired. She goes, and listen to her. She sounds tired. I was
Well, imagine
because,
being a busy woman who's actually lived a productive life, worked, had
well,
children,
I
and
mean,
all the things.
I had, my best friend came into town. I did all the things with her a week. I had 2 Thanksgivings. I was tired. Okay. But then she falls asleep and we timed it. We timed it for 7 minutes. Then she lies and she yells at her chat, lies, stands on the lie. Then an
Mhm.
hour later comes out and says, yes, I was sleeping. That's my karma. Thank you, karma. Then she comes out and says she was sleeping. And somebody in her chat, I wish I would have gotten the name. They said, BJ or Brittany, I'm so sorry you felt like you had to lie about
Oh
that.
my fucking God.
I swear to God she did. I swear somebody in her chat. I swear to you.
I'm sorry you felt you had to lie. She
Mm-hmm.
always lies.
Yeah.
Always.
So her saying, Lolly, I'm so sorry you're getting this much, whatever, what? But
Remember when she made that big video, that big taking accountability video where she didn't take any accountability, but she said going forward, if she gets tired, she's just going to log off and be an adult about it and apologize that she lied about all those times when she said she wasn't sleeping, when she was clearly sleeping. Yeah,
well,
she's right back at it.
Well,
Okay.
do you also remember when she said she was going to quit going after people's looks? And she says, I don't think Rowena has teeth. I can tell when somebody doesn't have teeth in.
Yeah, of course she can tell.
We've never really seen her, really. We've just seen a picture. What? Okay.
First off, you're not a creator. She doesn't have to see you.
Well, you might see me in PA.
Bitch.
Bitch.
I guarantee Brenny's going to try her hardest to not have to come to the court hearings.
Margarita's on me, baby.
Well, what if we see an old lady with a walker and no teeth? We know it's Rowena. Anyway.
Yeah.
But
It's
hey,
fucking people.
look, I'll have on killer shoes and be dressed to kill, trust and believe.
Well,
man, I'll tell you what. I guarantee you. I can't wait to see what this bitch wears to court. I guarantee.
She's not going to court. She's not going to court.
Good, and she'll get herself held in contempt.
She's not going to court.
I wonder if she's going to wear her Walmart shirt that still has the 2X tag on it.
Remember that shirt she wore, and then she's like, "Look, y'all, my shirt ripped," and then she shows us that she's wearing a shirt with this giant hole in it. Like, holy shit! God, she's so nasty.
Yeah,
I can't really say too much about that. When I was a kid, the marathon runners, we used to, how they used to throw their clothes on the side.
You took one and wore it?
We used to do that almost every single year. My family, we used to just grab the clothes. I'm not even lying. We did it. And the most embarrassing thing was literally like that night, like one time that night, they actually walked up and knocked on our door.
No way.
And I asked for their clothes back.
No way.
Yes, I was like 10 years old or some shit like that.
Like, here you go. Here's your clothes back.
Yeah, like a parent to open up the bag of clothes. So I can't comment too much on ripped shirts and shit.
Hey, look, I can't comment either. When I was pregnant with my daughter, I had this robe that I loved. It had a hole as big as my head in the side of it. I loved it. I didn't care. So I was hugely pregnant.
Right?
The Jehovah Witnesses came to my door at 8 a.m. I hadn't slept all night. I opened the door. It was not a good thing. And
the big old holy roll.
with a big hole in my thing. I was waiting on the Christmas, the Christmas clothes drive to come around, just leave something on our porch for us. But
But
they
that's
never
such a
said that.
difference, right? Because wearing a robe with a hole, it's like, yeah, robes you wear around the house to relax. This bitch goes live literally wearing this shirt
Oh yeah,
just to
no.
show everybody a big hole. And then Shell had a good point. Lolly over there acting all confused and she doesn't know about autism and CPS and blah, blah, blah. But yet you're the one writing the White House regarding CPS reports of an autistic child.
Oh, good point.
You to educate yourself before writing to the White House. Can you imagine how pathetic they seem sitting there all day typing out their messages to the fucking White House?
Maybe it's
Good
copy
golly.
and paste and
ChatGPT'd.
yeah, it takes 3 minutes, if that.
Oh, she's coming in person, May. That's how we're handling it.
Well, I mean, hopefully the
I
building.
want that $400 back.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully those buildings can withstand her showing up in PA. Are they earthquake proof?
I don't think they are, but I'll tell you what. Can you imagine that scene of these 10 plaintiffs walking through the door? What circus act that's going to be?
I mean, imagine like Nick that looks like the fucking guy from Thinner comes in. You got Hong that was like, looks like you packed like 40 pounds of shit in a 10-pound bag coming in.
When Hong walks, everything jiggles after, right? So like there's like an afterquake of his jiggling. Like it just like slowly goes down and then like the ankles roll. You know what I mean? Like it's like really, I'm serious too. It's like a walking Jello man. Like
and then like you got Julie with her fucking uniform,
her
fatigues on. You gotta have BJ coming in with a ripped shirt, like just like with her clothes that she.
I don't want her even in my local courthouse. We don't need no roaches, okay?
And the anti-slap, you can get 3 times the amount, right? I need to know, like, if we're going to talk about numbers, is she going to have to buy 2 airplane seats? I'm just asking.
I don't know. Probably.
I mean, I can talk about her since, yeah. And you know what she got? You know what all that stemmed over, Granny? It's because I read a chatter's chat that when she said that she made green bean casserole and messed it up because she didn't have any dried onions, so she used sweet.
What? After all that talk about green bean casserole, she fucks it up? Am I still here, B-Tim?
Still here.
Oh, okay, because Rowena cut out.
Oh,
they
okay.
sat there and they talked about green bean casserole for about an hour, and she didn't even get the fucking fried onions for it.
Crazy. You know what the funny thing is? That's the first time someone says I didn't talk enough.
I'm like, hello, B-Tim.
It's usually the opposite. Can you tell that guy to shut the fuck up? He keeps on talking over everyone. Yeah.
Oh, man. I seriously, I can envision them walking in. You got Dog and his leather. Dog's going to be like, what am I even here for? I don't even think Dog's aware of anything.
I don't even think he's aware of his fucking surroundings. Did you see that motherfucker on TikTok? His like TikTok battle? He was just jiggling. You know the TikTok battle? That lady that made like fucking
I didn't watch it though.
She made 10 grand in like 20 minutes. He made like I think $700. Like basically they throw a bunch of stickers. Whoever gets the most money wins, basically.
I know. I don't know how people like it's great for the person doing it, but for the audience, like how do they fall for that?
I don't know. I mean, like I think like they're doing that on YouTube with the vertical mode with your phone. You could donate like stickers and shit like that.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Which is kind of cool. I like it, but it's on too short. It's like literally less than like 2 seconds. It's on. It's like, and you don't see it on the mainstream. You don't see it on the vertical on the computer. It fucking sucks. It should be on everything.
They're trying really hard to copy the way TikTok is ran.
Watch, Rummel's gonna do that too. We got the TikTok.
Oh my God, this woman who claimed that her child was asking for Thanksgiving dinner since Tuesday stays up all night and all day online and then forgets main ingredients to make the fucking food that her kid's been asking for since Tuesday.
Well,
that's why people say you're a piece of shit, Brittany.
Well, it is what it is.
It's exactly who she is.
Mm.
It's exactly who she is. I can't with her. I can't. But all right, I know other people are live, so we're going to go ahead and head on over.
I'll see you. You have a good one.
Bye. You as well, B-Tim. B-Tim, wait, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Oh, we got to talk about the LCU, bitch.
Oh, what'd you think?
Oh man, we literally got to have a conversation. Did you hear that Savage is now saying that she's going to get a lawyer and a protective order? We gotta
She's
talk.
not getting a fucking lawyer or a protective order.
Gotta talk.
Yeah,
After
but-
all this shit she talked about and crying sexual harassment, but she had no problem making up those rumors about me and going along with them. Now she's being sexually harassed and
No,
she's gonna
that-
get a restraining order. I
That
love
bitch was on Rumble trying to dox me out. She thought my name was Chris H, and she kept on screaming my name while the lemon turd was in the chat when she was on stream sniping us on fucking Rumble. And I'm like, that's how the whole thing, Chris H from the Bronx.
Oh man. Wow.
That's how that all happened because she thought that of her. And then also, like, she's just mad because people found out about what happened to Fat Camp when she was
Right,
asking-
exactly. And she wants them not to talk about it anymore.
I mean, like, it's not my fault that you asked Mike to give you $100 so you can show him the kitten under the
Ooh.
dress.
Lordy.
You know what I mean? Like, you're the one that did that. I mean, you're the one that, and we actually saw the photo of you literally bending over and your ass in the man's face.
Ugh.
I mean, with cake all over his face. So after he ate the cake in front of his face, literally reminding me of like Henry the fucking Eighth, but hillbilly style. Henry the Eighth hillbilly.
Dude, he went to get in the car last night, right? That dude got big, man.
Yeah, he's a fat fuck.
I mean, huge. I couldn't believe what I was like shocked that nobody in the audience was talking about it. He struggled to even get in the fucking car.
Bro, that guy, they're all like horrible shape. I mean, like, let's be real. The only person that looks like they're in okay shape is probably Keemstar and I think that lady from the Appalachian, like, what do you call it? Sweet Tea. Yeah. Fucking Rostov, he's fucking huge. He's like 600 pounds.
I know. I look at this really quick. You guys got to see this, right? I was baffled. Look in the background of this box up here. When this guy goes to get in the car, it was they're big fat people, but look,
Didn't expect it to blow up into this, to be honest.
you're gonna see Mike right here trying to get in.
I've said a lot of fuck.
You're not sharing it. We can't see it.
Oh, I was behind you. Wait till you guys see this. Somebody even commented, how can this car hold these two behemoths? All right, so see this guy right here. Watch the background. I wish I could make it bigger.
It's got to be like one of those really fucking high. It definitely wasn't a Tesla. If it was a Tesla, that thing would fucking explode.
No, watch him try to get in the car. Look, he had a struggle.
Bro,
Did you see his head?
Yeah, like, holy fuck. That car is carrying a heavy load with the two of them on it.
Rumor has it that's what BJ looks like without hair.
Bro, that would be quite amazing. But, like, I don't know. I think
I mean, look at that. He looks like Big Ed there. He's so squeezed into the car. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, he's bad. I just think Rostov's terrible. I can't believe they lowered the TTS to $5. It's like, are you fucking serious?
Well, that's what happened. So Savage called him an e-beggar.
True.
And he responded back that you're an e-beggar. All you talk about is memberships, making $1,000 a day from your audience.
They're all e-beggars.
But when they all argued it out, Savage fucking literally twisted everything. Everything about it was twisted. And she's like, I said that because you said. And he's like, no, you said it first. Like, she made herself the victim of it. She's like, you all just want me to quit. And that's, it was crazy.
Well, that's the next, next fucking story, like next month's storyline. Savage quits.
Right.
And then,
that's how they always do it.
And then they'll beg for her back. Oh, Savage, we need you back. Come back. While Keemstar's just laughing in the background with Mike for this new script. Like, every single one of those motherfuckers were fired or quit at least once or twice. This only one that was Sweet Tea.
Well, I agree. But to be honest, I don't think this fight between her and Rostov was scripted at all. Because he even said, like, oh, you're a protected class. We can't say anything about you or you threaten to quit. You're supposed to be savage, yet you're so insecure. And I mean, it was a real fight.
Insecure. She is. I remember when she tried
to block
clown
somebody for saying savage sucks. She blocked them.
Yeah. Like, I remember when she tried to make fun of Queen and me on a fucking live stream and she dressed up as a fucking bee costume and we clowned her and made fun of her because she was drunk the entire time and she was fucking pissed.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like, how are you going to clown us if you're going to dress up like a motherfucking bee?
Right. Wow.
Like,
I think Savage has made it. Yeah. Okay.
I don't think she's made it. I think
you just got to sell your soul and dignity for it. But yeah. Okay.
I mean, like, let's be real. If she had like 100,000 views and shit like that, then I would be like, yeah, she made it.
Right.
But if you're just breaking the same numbers as any of us who just sit here and don't have to humiliate ourselves on a live stream, I don't think you're making it.
Well, BJ's saying she made it because of the money she makes, right? But I was just thinking this the other day because all they ever do is say, if we meet a goal of 100 members, which is $1,000, then we will give you content. And the content will be like, we'll dress in a costume. But then the next day, in order for them to put the costume on, they have to meet a goal. So it was really just perpetual grifting. And I
It's
was thinking the
e-bagging.
other e-bagging, right? So when Savage got over here and used to call everybody e-baggers or grifters, her whole thing now is just grifting.
Yeah, it's like
So
she
goals
is
are goals, too.
literally grifting. It is simply not grifting. I wouldn't say grift, but I would say e-bagging.
It's e-bagging and it's manipulative.
And it's like it's like pay me to give you a show.
Right.
What?
And then she pulled the old, we don't have to grift. We don't have to ask for nothing. They get so mad when we get money. She tried pulling that one. And it's like, that's still manipulative.
You're getting paid already because they're members of your channel. So
Right.
why don't you entertain your members? And then if you're going to do extra shit, then do extra shit. But everything's a goal. Everything's a fucking goal for money. And it's like, they're worse e-baggers than fucking DSP.
Yeah, it's basically if you want content, you have to pay me to make the content. Oh, tomorrow we'll do a mukbang if we get 100 members. But then when the next day comes after the members are met, oh, well, for every slice of pizza we eat, you have to give us $20 to eat a slice of pizza. But they already paid you for the mukbang. It's
terrible. And it's like, if I was to fucking reorganize that shit,
it's not going to sustain.
I would fire I would probably only keep that, what was that African-American guy on Pitt?
Yo Mama, he's the best.
He's the only one that has remotely good talent there. I would get rid of Rostov. Boogie I would keep because he's just a locale, whatever. Keem is good. And I would probably put that guy from Pitt on there. I don't know what in God's name they're doing throwing that guy there.
He just went up there last night and said that, put me on live. What are you doing, Keem? But yeah, I like Yo Mama. And to be honest, I think Savage can be entertaining. I don't think she's like, not entertaining. I just think what they're doing is not like long lasting. I mean, people are going to catch on, especially after Rostov said it, that your membership goals every day is asking the audience for $1,000 a day.
Yeah, like all your fucking, and then they're like, oh, we're making so much money. It's like, okay, so who gives a fuck?
Right. You're basically taking advantage of people to get that money too. Thank you, Brenda. But yeah. All right. We will talk about it soon, B. Tim. Thank you for understanding it.
$5.
I love having somebody else that gets it.
$5 footlongs.
Yeah. Don't forget the big gulp on the side.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Brenda. I really appreciate that. You guys were so sweet yesterday with all the birthday wishes and today. But yesterday, not even being live and having so many of you still think of me and say happy birthday really meant a lot to me. I mean, seriously meant a lot. So thank you for helping make my day a little more special. I appreciate all of you tuning in today. Whoa, Cam too with the 20. Thank you, my friends. If you guys haven't, would you please consider hitting the thumbs up on your way out? Good job on Chasen for holding Lolly accountable. It was great to hear and see. Jonesy, you did a little bit, but you let her slide, and I think we all know why. Again, you can butter it up. You can put honey on it. It's still a moldy, rotten scum biscuit, and that's exactly what it was. I did, Pristine. I was so sick. I'm so sorry I didn't thank you privately. I appreciate you all, and I will see you back tomorrow morning, hopefully, because I'm sure my throat's going to hurt after yelling at Lolly for being a gosh damn fucking manipulative scumbag. And again, I do apologize to Julie for not believing you. I just didn't understand the whole secretive about it. And I'm still going to stick to, I don't think it's fair to blame Brittany or tie her into this incitement of CPS. Lolly is Lolly. I am me. I'm not Dark Horse. I'm not QB. I'm not Clue. I'm not at nonsense anybody. I'm only me. And I'm tired of the they thing. And I think the only way to stop it is to also stop it on our side too. Just because Brittany is friendly with Lolly doesn't mean Brittany is the reason for it. Okay? She didn't do it. I think it's stupid to say. Keep the anger where it belongs, which is on Lolly. She's a piece of shit. Granny, you sort the meals? I don't know what you're talking about, Cash. Don't know what you're saying, friend, but I hope you all have a great day. Be safe out there. If you're getting snow like most of the world right now, stay warm, drive safe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.